And welcome back, everyone, to the, I guess, official first episode of Trace Papas. Last week we did our pilot episode. It went well. We got through our little technical issues. We got through seeing a hog on the on a YouTube video.
I forgot about that.
We paused on the
my.
hog. And we all had a good time, so we figured we're going to go ahead and start making some more episodes. And we have some fun stuff. Not only do we have a guest today, which we'll get to here in a second, we have some segments and a lot to talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to the first co-host, Cutlass. He kind of introduce himself again, and we'll go from there.
What's up? My name's Steven, aka Cutlass. I'm the only dad besides the guest. But it's okay. We're all dads. Top's my dad. Bird's my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's a loving community.
Yeah.
Speaking of birds, we have Bird.
Hi, I'm Bird, and I like to party.
Exactly. And for the first time, the first guest on the second episode, we have none other than the growing streamer, YouTuber, TikTok. Some say his wiener is 9 inches from asshole to tip. That is Gohammin.
Asshole to tip. I like that.
That's how we really have to measure. That's how you get the extra inches.
No, true. Actually, you know what? I've been cheating myself. I need to go I'm gonna remeasure tonight and make myself.
You've been
feel a lot
measuring
better.
from the top, haven't you?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You don't measure
absolutely.
from the top.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. No, I've been
That's
cheating
rule number one.
myself.
Yeah.
It's just disappointment up there.
Oh yeah. But I'm Gohammin. I'm the guest, and I am also a dad, and I like to party.
Yeah.
He is a real life dad.
Yeah, real life dad. Not just
Mhm.
daddy like Bird. A real life dad.
And these guys are also my dad.
It's nice to have a community of dads, you know? Because
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
dads can be tough, but then when you got dads to just have your back all the time, it's like a hug all the time.
It's like a big hairy bear hug.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you something about big hairy bear hugs. So we have decided that whenever we have a guest on, we're gonna go ahead and hit you with 10 questions to kind of put you not only on your toes to get ready for the full episode, but so
Ooh.
our audience can kind of get an idea of who you are, how you roll, if they agree or disagree, and how they're gonna kind of look at you through the episode. So some of these are
Yikes.
like general knowledge information, and then some of them are like, hey, like we need a fucking answer. Okay. So
Yeah, answer truthfully.
yeah.
Okay.
Your first question, and now this doesn't need to be in any particular order, but this Trace Papas is always going to have a backbone in some sort of music. You know, Bird plays, Cutlass plays, I listen. You know, I'm not talented, but we try. So
Hammond plays. He's talented.
Yep, Hammond plays. Hammond's talented. So the first question
Okay.
off the bat: top 5 favorite
And he's hot.
bands or artists. Oh yeah, 10 out of 10 hot.
Okay. And this isn't, and the things I'm going to say isn't something I listen on the regular. This is just something that's like, I don't know, either nostalgic or back in the, okay. So here we go. So
Mhm.
10?
No,
Did you say
5.
10 or 5?
No,
Okay.
5.
Okay. I was like, holy fuck, man. Okay. So Pantera. That just like that's a hometown for me. Okay.
Mhm.
So that was just growing up a lot. Slayer was one of my first band shirt. There actually was my first band shirt. So those are just from back in the day. Then growing up a little bit more, we have A Day to Remember.
we've
Something
all
that
been
like
there.
even I still, come back to.
Mhm.
Super nostalgic for me.
Great songs to
um,
warm up vocals to.
Oh yeah, dude. And I love playing those songs too. Like those songs are actually so much fun to play. So like super enjoyable. Let's see. So that's only 3 right now, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay, 2 more.
So far, very respectable. I'm glad that we have a. Because in my head, I'm thinking like down the road, we're gonna have guests that just list some dog shit, and we're gonna have to really go after them.
Yeah. Okay, now now I'm trying to think of something, something that I listen to regularly, and we're gonna kind of switch up genre here. The Dirty Heads.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
A lot of reggae. Like, I love reggae music, a lot of that kind of style. In that pocket of genre, like kind of off the top 5, I'm just gonna also sneak in some Revolution and Soja. Those guys, like, just amazing artists and very talented as far musically, and just like their lyrics, and sometimes they're the kind of music that you, when you listen to it, like it hit me so hard, like lyrically too. Like, it just, like, I don't know if it was the time in my life or whatever, but it was just like, man, those songs just grab you, dude, by your freaking heartstrings sometimes.
I
Grab
have,
you by the pussy.
I have a
Yeah.
I have a fun little fact. Bird and I went to school with an individual who is now in one of the top selling reggae bands of the past like 5 years.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's
what
in
band?
Ayatera?
What?
Yeah, Ayatera.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, they're really fucking good.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll have to check them out. That's freaking awesome.
Never would have
But
pictured him doing that, but
Yeah. Yeah, dude, a lot of reggae show. Like, I've spent a lot of time at reggae shows, man. I have like a stack of tickets like this big, like just like reggae shows. So one more. I'm gonna have to kind of go, like, also something I've been listening to a lot lately. Like, this might, I don't know, you guys. I gotta say, Logic.
I like Logic.
Like, I listen to quite a bit of Logic. He's on a lot of my Spotify. Like, and this has been like a recent thing. This has been like the past, like, kind of couple years, like most, especially like this past year, been listening to him a little bit more. Like, I'm not like, I don't, know a lot about him, but I like his jams.
Yeah.
I haven't listened to his new album. I heard it's kind of not getting too much praise, but I like a lot of his old shit for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so next one's gonna be a quick one. You don't have to spend too much time on it.
Okay, my bad. Yeah, I talk a lot, so
no,
get ready.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, that's
you're
what
good.
we want.
Buckle the fuck up,
Yeah.
boys.
That's awesome.
That's what we want. That's what we want. Take up all the time. But this one, I just don't know how much you're gonna be able to elaborate on.
All right.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Why?
I don't even have to think about it. Well, I'll tell you why. Okay, so I don't hate cats. Okay, growing up, only had cats. And I think maybe this is why I got pushed towards dogs so much now as an adult, is because my mom would never let us have dogs. Never let us have a dog. Like, growing up, until we got like into junior high school, she finally let us getting some dogs, and we just had so many bad experiences and kind of crappy dogs. But at the same time, it was kind of our fault. It was training error, right? But like, she was a cat lady, right? Grew up with cats, and I loved our cats too, man. Zachary and Zoe, like, they're the sweetest. Like, fucking A, dude. Zachman was the typical Garfield cat, like 22 pounds, thick ass boy, and he never meowed. He was like the quietest cat in the world. Like, hearing him meow was like the weirdest thing. Like, he was just quiet, cuddly, and just like, and Bird knows both of those cats. But like, oh dude, Zachary was just sweet boy. But
Zoe never made an impact on me.
yeah,
I only remember Zachary just because, dude, that cat was just the coolest fucking cat.
Yeah. Honestly, if I could have a clone of him, I would have a cat again, 100%. But, and also, I think growing up, like, we also, I don't know, they just didn't, my sisters and I, like, obviously we were kids and didn't really give a shit, but like the litter box didn't really get taken care of that much. And like that cat pee smell, and like when it gets into something like furniture or carpet or like in things, dude, it is like embedded in my brain. And I just like, I cannot handle that smell. Even people who like Eric, like Coffer, for instance, he has cats, right? And you go into his house and like, you can't really smell it, but it's just like, just the litter box smell, like even when it's clean, like it just like, dude, there's just like haunting memories. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just like, yeah.
I can respect it.
Yep.
I can respect it.
Cat pee is like rabbit pee, man. It's just
rough.
like it is.
Yeah.
It is strong.
It's something else.
Yeah.
So for the third question, Cutlass is gonna have to go ahead and crack his knuckles, because I know we're gonna get into some shit here.
Oh my god.
Does pineapple go on pizza?
Fuck no. No, absolutely not. Now listen, I totally agree. So with like the sweet and savory, right? That's a lot of
Mhm.
people's argument with pineapple
Mhm.
on pizza. I totally like I'm a sweet and savory guy, okay? I agree with that. Does fruit belong on my fucking pizza? No. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't, man. But the thing is like I'm not really a pineapple guy. So like for me, then for me to have it on pizza too, that's just like fuck, man. I can't even eat it when it's like nice, fresh, and cold. And like I've now been like taking on, my big boy pants and trying more foods because I'm trying to teach my daughter to do that. So I have to too, right? So I've been trying more pineapple and other things, and it's good, but but I can't do it on pizza, man. I can't.
I'm gonna ask a follow-up question to that question.
Okay.
How many times have you actually ate pineapple pizza?
Less than 5, easily less than 5.
I think you need to give it a go again.
Mm.
I think you'll find that you're not as boring as you think you are.
Do you like jalapenos?
Oh, 100%. Yes. Like my body is a wuss when it comes to spice. Like I'll sweat hard, but I love it. I love it. I did the hot ones challenge with fucking Cutlass.
Yes, sir, he did. That shit was fun.
That sounds awful.
It
All I'm
was.
saying
It was
is
so amazing. Dude, every single sauce, sorry, tangent, every single sauce was so fucking delicious.
Honestly,
Every
up
single
until
one.
it started tasting like chemicals, it was delicious. It was around like
Mhm.
7, 8. It basically, I think I tapped out at 8. I did tap out at 8. 7 and 8, it just tasted like chemicals. But honestly, like 1 through 5 was delicious, and I would put it on so much of my food.
yeah, I can't do the bomb. The bomb is just gross.
The bomb is disgusting.
It is actually, that one was like
But-
actual chemicals.
Yeah,
Like
but the
actual
I think there was 3 after that,
Mhm.
and those ones were hot as fuck, but they weren't bad tasting. But yeah, they were hot.
My
They
acid
were
reflux just started acting up, like just in memory of
Just-
that night, dude.
Roast
not.
that.
Just thinking about it.
Always within arm's reach.
Yes,
Always.
let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
I need
shit.
that.
All right,
Oh.
so the pineapple one's always a good one because it's such a high debated topic. Bird, what do you think about pineapple on pizza? Because I don't even know.
It's funny that you ask because today I ate pineapple pizza.
Oh, we have.
Except, guess what I did? I took those motherfuckers off because I ain't eating that shit on my pizza. I don't. It does not belong. Get it the fuck off of pizza. It's all I had. It was the leftover Little Caesars from like yesterday or the day before.
For people watching this, I just want to say, he just said the words "Little Caesars" and pineapple pizza in the same sentence, which is
Pineapple is
bad.
pineapple. It doesn't matter what pizza it's on. It's pineapple on pizza.
No,
I'm
no.
just going to issue to a challenge if you like jalapenos. Next
Okay,
time
okay,
you
okay,
order
okay.
pizza, and I'm not sponsored, even though I'm wearing a fucking hat from them today.
not an ad, by the way.
Not sponsored, not associated in any way whatsoever. Go ahead and take yourself to Domino's. Get yourself a ham, pineapple, bacon, jalapeno pizza. Make sure to put some provolone on it. And tell me it's not good.
All right.
I'll just tell you that now. It's not gonna be good.
Dude, it's so good. It's
so good.
Everything
So
else sounds really, really good.
good.
So
But
good.
I'll have to, dude. I mean, what? Small pizza's like not even $20. Like, I'll fucking give it a try for you, and I'll actually give you my honest opinion the next time we game, and the next time I eat one. Like, I won't get no Little Caesars fucking pineapple pizza. I'll go for the Domino's. Okay.
Yes.
We'll get,
Do it right.
All right, so moving on to the next question. This one's a little bit of a different idea. If
Okay.
you click on YouTube right now what is going to be, or who are going to be on your top recommended from things that you regularly watch or people that you regularly watch? Is there anyone that comes to mind that's like, I watch, for example, if you click on mine, you're gonna get some Sidemen, you're gonna get some like Cutlass put me on what's their name? TSK?
TST.
Like a lot of their shit's popping up lately. Been watching them. Is there anyone that's like on YouTube or even Twitch, for example, that you spend a good amount of time watching?
Well, let's see. I watch a lot of Topshelfers. He's in my recommended a lot right now. I'm literally like I literally just have it pulled up and I'm looking. Also Penguin Zero, been watching his videos a lot lately.
The Moist Daddy.
The Moist Daddy, yeah. Not gonna lie, Courage JD, specifically Courage JD reacts. Like his gameplay. But like it's like his TikTok. It's like when I was at work and it was like my mindless like watching videos, you know. So I'm just going off of like what's going up here right now. And also, I'm not gonna lie either. I know some people are either gonna hate me or like me for this, but Doc.
No,
What?
I don't
Yeah,
think
who
anyone
would hate you for liking the Doc?
Slick Daddy, baby.
He's the fucking man.
The two-time.
I know. I'm just saying.
I've yet to run into anyone.
I'm not embarrassed by it. I know a lot of people like say like don't like him, but
I mean, I feel like you should have gave that disclaimer before saying Courage JD. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
I like Courage.
I was just saying. So just recently, because you were just saying if you pull up YouTube, what's on my, So
Yeah.
I literally pulled it up and I'm just going off of what's here right now. And then also something I watch religiously every week, every Sunday, they have a new post is the freaking memes. Now I feel bad because I watch them every week. Now I can't. Unusual memes. Is that what it is?
Oh, I'm not familiar.
Yeah, me either.
Hold on, let me see. I'm pulling up.
About to put us on something new.
I know.
Maybe. I would be really surprised if
I gotta do something real fast. You guys keep talking. I'm gonna do this real quick.
Okay. Yeah, it's unusual memes.
Well, let's go ahead and pull them up on our little fifth thing here and see what we're looking at.
Yeah, dude. So they have 3.6 million subscribers. They post once a week every Sunday night. And it's just like great content. Most recent meme little video clips.
Oh, okay. So it's just like what's popping off
funny
in the meme world.
Kind of. Yeah, it's just like funny little random meme clips. Yeah, it's good stuff, dude. Like there's been a lot of times on stream when like if we're waiting for something or I've pulled it up and have just like watched like little episodes. Unusual videos. Oh, Unusual Videos, sorry, is their actual name. Yeah,
I got them pulled up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's definitely one that we haven't heard. I do have to say one thing. One of my favorite clips of all time involves Courage. Now, it's not the one that everyone thinks where he gets pissed off. Like, let me crack my knuckles and start roasting everyone.
That's my favorite.
It's him and Dr. Lupo, and they're commentating or the commentators for a Fortnite tournament. And you see Tfue, and you hear Courage like, yeah, Tfue learned a lot of his skills from watching my stream. And Dr. Lupo coins in, and he's like, yeah, I think not only Tfue, but everyone learned a lot about eating burritos on your stream. And you see him like ball his fist up and punch the desk. One of the best ones.
Dude, honestly, I love it when he does that. Like there's so many times, like I've watched his stream quite a bit. There's just a lot of times when like people roast him and he'll be on stream and he'll do that. He'll just
yeah.
I love that.
I just watched one today with Courage. I don't know what tournament he was playing, but it was like a just a whole bunch of like content creators and streamers all playing some game. I don't even know. But some lady went up to him and was like, so what do you think about Dr. Disrespect being here? And he's like, I just want to go on record and say that Dr. Disrespect had his chicken pre-cut for him. So keep that in mind. And then the girl goes over to Dr. Disrespect and is all, hey, so what are these allegations that Courage is saying that you have your chicken pre-cut for you? And he's like, yeah, so? He's the one wearing a collared shirt to a gaming, like, he's like, and look at me, like, I'm in a battle vest, I have my Nikes on, I'm ready to sprint at any given moment. That dude just cracks me the fuck up.
Dude, he's
You
such
know-
an entertainer, man.
So I think I mentioned this to maybe Cutlass, and I want to show you guys this. Have any of you? This is completely sidetracked, by the way. Have any of you guys been keeping up? And I'm gonna pull this up on the stream so you guys can all jump in here on any of the YouTube boxing.
Oh, the creator.
Oh, like the streamer
something?
boxing, like the
Yeah,
chess,
just ton-
like
No, just like content creators who actually go in and box.
Yeah, it's what the
But
it's
like the
creator something.
There's a bunch of them. There's Creator Clash. There's Misfits Boxing. There's
oh,
look at that shirt.
I had to slip into something a little more comfortable.
Oh, I
Ooh.
can't see.
dude,
I'll
it does
change
feel
it.
good.
One sec.
Damn,
that's
dude, the
so
red and
clean.
gray, it looks so good, actually.
That shirt. Let's
Dude, I
just
love it.
since we're here, let's just talk about the Gohammin merch and how fucking clean it is.
Oh, that looks good.
Dude, thanks to you, man.
Nah. No,
Dude,
that's all
I'm
you.
I'm so pumped on it. It's actually so sweet. And now that I've watched it a few times, like it's actually holding up a little bit. Like I was a little nervous. Like I was like, man, like how much of this is going to start like, even if it's small, you know, like is it going to start piecing off and slowly kind of flaking off? Because bro, like even with nice stuff, like I have a Cutlass, close your ears. I had an Indian shirt from when I was working at Indian motorcycles.
Oh.
Close your ears, Cutlass.
Boo.
And so you'd know, because it probably was if it was Harley, it probably would have held up in the washer, right? Because it didn't. And all the dude, it had this sweet dude. I wish if my daughter wasn't like trying to sleep right now, I could grab it, but it's like this nice button-up shirt, and then it had like this pinup girl on the back, and it was sweet. And then it just like literally after like a week worth of so it's like washed it 7 times, let's say. It's just completely gone. Like it is like just I hate it.
That
Made me
sucks.
mad. And I was worried that it was going to happen with this, but it looks
Yeah.
good.
So what I was gonna show you guys, I've been following the YouTube boxing quite a bit, and I don't know if you guys remember Epic Mealtime or not.
I remember this guy.
Yeah. So
Yep.
Harley Mortenstein decided to put his body and mind into the boxing ring, and he fought Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps, if you guys are familiar with those guys, and he beat the fuck out of him. It was not a close fight, but I don't know. Can you guys join into my little share screen? here?
Let me see. Let me see.
I'm in it right now.
So after Harley
I'm in.
Morgenstein TKO's Aaron Hansen, he goes ahead and drops this fire.
I haven't seen this.
I've seen this. This is good, and I want to see this.
I can't hear it though.
It's just really quiet.
Yeah, I can't turn it up any louder. Can you still not hear it? Let me see if I can find a louder one.
This is your chance.
Oh, well, that's
Okay.
an
I can hear
ad,
the
so
ad.
Let's go ahead and talk through this ad. Last of Us, really great show, but not what we're
Dude,
going to
it
talk about.
kicks ass. Maybe we'll
But
talk
not-
about it later.
That's a fucking winner right there.
Can you hear that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit better, yeah.
I want to say another thing. This wasn't about me. This is for a good cause.
I love
That's
this.
why I did it. However, I only used about 20% of my abilities. I would like to exercise the remaining 80%. I want to fight someone bigger. I want them to know what's going down. The Doc, I'm talking to you. I'm 6'6". You think you're tall? You think you're the two-time? This ain't a game, boy. And let me tell you
Oh
something.
shit.
That bulletproof vest you wear ain't gonna stop these guns.
Oh shit!
I love how he's like, I was using 20%. I'd like to use the remaining 80%. Imagine being the guy he just kicked the shit out of
Yeah,
in the
you hear
arena,
that?
and he's just like, I was going 20%, and the guy's over there like bleeding, eye closed. He's just like, what the fuck?
Dude, I did feel bad for Aaron, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he's 6'1", maybe 6'2", and no, like that was just an unfair fight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Honestly,
dude,
that shouldn't
he-
have happened.
Yeah, it was bad.
Now, I don't think that fight will ever happen because Doc is, you're talking like if one of us was trying to fight like a multi-million subscriber YouTuber right now. That's the difference in Harley
Yeah.
in 2022 and Doc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like Doc doesn't need to prove himself. I mean, he's already
He's
kinda that
already the
guy.
two-time. He doesn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
It would be cool to see, but I don't think like. Plus, like, and this isn't a dig at the Doc, but he is not a young man, so why would
Right.
he want to risk getting injured in something silly that he might make a bag, but he has everything to
it's-
lose, nothing to gain, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like he has so many other priorities and businesses in his stream, and like, yeah, it's like to risk getting like a fucking serious injury to the head, like from boxing.
Yeah.
It would be the hottest shit in the world though if he went in there and did like a Mark Hunt walk off KO, like first punch.
Oh yeah, dude.
Just leaves the arena.
Yeah. Doc would absolutely rock his shit.
It would be-
There's no doubt.
Oh,
I
yeah, dude.
believe the Doc was former military, right?
That I
I'm
don't
not sure.
know.
I'm not sure about that actually.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
I'll have to dig into that at some point. All right, let's move on to question 5 here. Question
Oh
5
my god,
and
you said we
6.
had 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some of
yeah,
these-
dude.
Some of
We
these
wanna
are going
get
to
to
go
know you.
quick. Yeah.
Okay.
Question
I don't know why
5
I'm
and
scared.
6 are kind of related.
I
So,
can close this.
do you believe in ghosts?
Go. Ooh.
And I guess basically, if you have
Okay.
any stories, we'd love to hear
Okay.
them. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
feel free to elaborate on what your thought process on what it might be.
Okay. So I have definitely had personal experiences, not only just like hearsay or stuff, I've actually had, had things happen right in front of my face that were unexplainable. We'll say that. Okay. Right. Have been a few things I haven't been able to explain. Do I believe in ghosts? That, dude, I knew you were gonna ask me this, and I was trying to prepare myself, but I'm also trying to just keep this natural, right? So I do believe, like, it's kind of like that. My thing with like, do you believe in like God or like an afterlife or like, so it's kind of the same kind of concept. So with me personally, I believe when you're dead, right? That's just me personally. So when it comes to ghosts, so then what is a ghost? So for me, I think I'm going to try to keep this short as possible. So like we're in a third dimension, right? Like what if that, like that's what we can perceive, like 3D, but we can also perceive 2D and like lower, correct?
Right.
But we can't perceive like more than that, like fourth dimension and on. So like what if they're like a ghost? To me sometimes it's just like, what if a ghost interacting with us is like just a higher dimensional being passing through like our dimension, or because since they're in a higher dimension than us, you can perceive lower, right? Since we're in 3D, we can perceive 2D and 1D. So if you're in 4 or 5, whatever, however far it could possibly go, you could also perceive lower than that. So if whether you could actually interact and like they could actually mess with us, or if it's totally accidental where we're in a same space but there's different levels of dimensions and they're literally just passing through the same space as us and it just happens to interact at a time we see it. But then why doesn't it happen all the time? Why is it only at certain, so then like so for me, like I'm very open-minded in what I believe in that. I don't disbelieve in anything. I try to stay as open-minded as possible, but that's kind of like my thing. Like I do kind of believe in a dimensional space, and I believe ghosts are kind of more of a dimensional interaction, whether it be a dimensional being or just a higher dimensional something coming into our space. Like that's kind of where I stand in that sense.
So to kind of elaborate on that, I actually heard a really cool theory. It doesn't really have any science or math behind it, but it not only do they try to explain ghosts, but also deja vu, because deja vu is one of those ones that's really weird. So like, let's say you're looking at a line and there's an infinite number of alternate dimensions, right? Which they're slowly but surely starting to prove that they're mathematically there should be an infinite number of us's in alternate dimensions happening simultaneously or at different times, because time isn't linear. So that's a whole other thing.
Right.
So
right.
what if these straight lines aren't actually straight, but sometimes they weeble wobble just a little bit? So what if ghosts or deja vu is when these alternate dimensions just kiss just for a second and then bounce back off each other?
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I love that theory. Like that kind of like that kind of theory and those other kind of theories along that space like kind of click with me a little bit more. And I love the day. I never thought of the deja vu thing, and that's really cool because it's kind of when you have those deja vu moments and it's like, oh wait, I swear I've lived this before. And it's like you were saying, it's like those paths kind of like connect for like a second, and I don't know, that's cool. That's really cool. That just got me like thinking a little bit.
The deja vu, the best I've ever had it explained that isn't related to that at all, and it makes me wonder even more about simulation theory, is they've kind of proven that deja vu is brain lag, kind of like how a computer has lag. So like, let's say that you are experiencing deja vu, what they actually believe it is you did just do that and you perceived it and thought about it, but your brain didn't process it at the normal speed that it normally does.
Interesting.
So you think
I like the
has
simulation
happened.
theory too.
Yeah. So if that is tied in, are we really nothing more than just a simulation and we just lagged like a fucking computer lags?
That's
okay. Now hear me out. Hear me out for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Devil's advocate here.
I love this. I was. Yeah.
What about and this is gonna sound crazy, I know you guys have heard about this. God? Nerds? Did you ever think about that?
What about it?
Yeah. Jesus?
Literally explains
Hello?
everything you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
Look no further.
Have you guys ever fucking read the Bible?
I would not expect you to be a godly man.
I
was gonna say, if you, the whole thing about like it could just be brain lag, or if that's the case, I'm living in a constant state of deja vu.
he's living on like dial-up internet, dog. Like
my body processes in Windows 98.
Yeah, they have Bird Cell like plugged into like the freaking phone jack. Like
straight up,
we got to save server space. Hey, can you bring over like this guy? This guy.
Do you experience a lot of deja vu
every day?
Really?
That's interesting.
Like I constantly feel like I've done something before, but I mean, it kind of does make sense with the brain lag, because I feel like sometimes I'm just not all that there. Like I'm here presently, but I feel like I receive messages and things slower than other people do. Call it autism. I don't care what you call it, but like, I don't know. I do feel that like every day. Like while I'm at work, while I'm playing games, while I'm just chilling at home. It's I've gotten used to it by now. But
is it more
definitely
like a brain fog feeling or like actual deja vu?
It's kind of both. But
I mean, I think it definitely could be a case by case, because like I don't get deja vu more than maybe once or twice a year, but it hits really hard when it hits. Yo, is that Dave?
Hi, Dave.
Dave?
Motherfucking Dave.
Oh,
Dave's
I
the
love his
best.
ear.
He is
Dude,
so
Dave let me pet him a few times, but that homie was just like not
Hello,
having
I'm
us.
Dave.
you cat. I guess then to kind of close out the ghost question, do you have like any prolific story that comes to mind when we're talking about ghosts, or like?
Yes.
Okay, well, I would love to hear it.
So, I'll try to keep this. So there's two stories that I tell. I always tell these stories when someone asks me about ghost stories, right? So I'm going to tell you the two ones I always tell. One of the stories that this happens in this house, my sister had hundreds of more experiences with whatever this was, like all kinds of interactions, and it was scary. But here we go. So my house, and I lived in West Bountiful back in the day, down in like way west, like farmhouse, like back before they built all the subdivisions and neighborhoods. They were like old farmhouses, right? So this house is pretty old, but you know, it was all right. But the basement, and Bird's been in this basement, dude.
I got a story about that basement too.
Yeah, I'll
Also.
let Bird say it after, but dude, there was something about this basement that just turned your stomach. Like it just made you feel automatically like your fight or flight instincts were kicking in all the time. Like like if you were going up the stairs, dude, there was not one time in my years and years of living in that house that I walked up those stairs without my hand on the railing. Because I felt like if I did not have my hand on the railing, that my feet would get pulled out from under me. Because when you were walking up the stairs, there was something that you felt like right behind you. Right behind you.
I can't think of one person that has ever just casually walked up those stairs.
No,
everybody that went up the stairs ran.
Run up those stairs. And I lived in the basement. My bedroom was in the basement. Okay. So story, it's a combined of a story. We'll combine a story with this one. I'll try to make it quick. So creepy basement, everyone felt this. All of my friends, it wasn't just me. Anyone who has been in that basement has felt this feeling, like in that basement, that threatening feeling, especially in the staircase. But what was crazy is the second you entered my bedroom and shut the door, gone. Nothing ever happened in my bedroom once. No matter, it was like my bedroom was like a safe space. Like somehow, I don't know how I did it or what I did to that bedroom, but I made it like a safe space. It was, nothing ever happened in there.
Nothing wanted to touch all the jizz all over everything.
Exactly. We're talking junior high, brother. Okay. Okay.
This guy came on every inch of that room.
Dude, that thing was just like, even that, whether it was demonic or not, it was like, you're fucked up, dog. I ain't going in there. But okay, so story. I wake up one night, like, and it's one of those nights, we've all had these, where all of a sudden you're just like wide awake. My eyes wide open. I am not like groggy waking up. I am just awake. And I'm like, what the fuck? And so I roll over and I look at my door, and my door is cracked open about this much. And instantly creeped me out, because Bird knows about this. I had to stuff a piece of carpet under it eventually to make it stop. Once I got into high school, but the door would not stay shut if it was open. So like if you opened it at all, it would completely swing open all the way every time, just because of how it was sitting on the hinges or whatever. So instantly I'm like, this is weird. And I'm like, hello? Because it looks like someone's holding, kind of creeping in. And my sister lives in the basement too. So she is in the bedroom next to me, which is also important for this part 2 of the story. So I get up and I don't turn on the lights or anything. I go to the door and I open it because I'm still asleep. My eyes are adjusted to the dark, so I can still kind of see. And I just open the door. No one's there. I'm like, oh, okay. Shut the door. And I you do one of the pushes, to make sure that the door's staying. And I go back to the bed and I roll over and I'm just laying there and I just get like this weird feeling. And I look over again and I roll back over and the door's fucking open again. Same distance, about that far. And again, I'm like, hello. Like, I'm like, Brooke, I swear if you're fucking with me. And like, you know, my sister. And so this time I turn on the light, swing the door open, and the my bedroom door goes right into the living room of the basement, right? So there's just like this big empty dark room in front of me and obviously nothing there. So I go back and this time now I'm a little creeped out. Okay. Now I'm getting, because this feeling like in whatever was in that basement has never messed with my bedroom. And obviously it's not happening in the bedroom, but now it's messing with my door. Right. And my sister has had all kinds of, yeah, I'll save that. But, so now I'm creeped out. I shut my door. I have a lock on my door. I lock the door. And it's just like a little on the doorknob, just a little lock turn. Lock the door. And I fucking shake it because I'm scared now. Right? I lock it, I shake it, and I go back to my bed. And I always watch TV. So like my TV's on in the bedroom. Like I always watch TV when I'm going to sleep. So like TV's on, like so I have some like light in the room, you know. So I turn off the light and I have my TV light on. And I know the door is locked. I go back to my bed. Before I literally, dude, I lifted up my covers, sat on my bed, and before I even laid down, I looked at my door and it was fucking cracked again. A third time that much. And at that point, I was just like, I just like tried to shut down my brain and I just like put my covers up to my neck and I just tried to like, I just rolled over and I was like, I'm going to try to just like ignore what's happening and go to sleep. But nothing further ever happened. Like, and that's the first unexplainable thing that was literally right in front of my face. And what was weird, like the first two times it was like, okay, maybe I didn't shut the door all the way, but the third time when I locked the door and like shook the door and it was open again, that was weird.
Right.
So unexplainable thing number one. In that same basement, my sister had interactions constantly in her bedroom. It like, I don't, whatever, like it was the opposite. Her bedroom was like its home and my bedroom is like where it stayed away from. And there was one night I thought someone was breaking into our house because I just heard like this huge crashing, like someone just like kicked down a fucking door. And so I grab my baseball bat that's next to my bed and I go out of the bed. Like, dude, like I had like one of those like little like metal sluggers, you know, like when you're in T-ball, like fucking. And so I go and it came from Brooke's room. So I thought someone had like, you know, someone's in the basement. So I go running into her bedroom and her whole bookshelf, every single shelf, it was probably, so it was 4 shelves, including like a top. So like 3 actual shelves and then a top. Every shelf was ripped down straight like to the ground. Like it wasn't pulled off. Every shelf was ripped straight to the ground, like on the shelving. And it just like 3 shelves were stacked like that. And then the rest of the shit was like everywhere. And Brooke, my sister, was just like up against the wall, like wide-eyed, just like staring at me. And I was just like, what the fuck just happened? And she was just like, she just like, it just fell. Like, that's just like all she said.
Wow.
And then like, so that was crazy. That was like the wildest stuff. And then there was like little things she said all the time in front of her TV. It was like someone was pacing and, like she would watch TV and all of a sudden the TV would get like fuzzy, clear, fuzzy, clear, fuzzy, clear. Like someone was just like walking back and forth. And anytime she would just be like, knock it off or stop, like they would stop for a little bit. And then like she always had all kinds of stories, but those are the 2 that I witnessed. Like first one I obviously witnessed like in front of my face. The other one I heard everything crash. And there is no way, like my sister was such a little girl, like there is no way she could have like ripped that like bookcase shelving down. There's no way.
Well, and there is a thing in the paranormal world called a savant, I believe. And that basically just means someone who's more if you believe in it, right? That's a whole different conversation. But someone who is either more in tuned, whether they try to be or not to be, with something paranormal. And
Mhm.
they claim, they, as in the paranormal community, claim that it's something you're born with. I personally think it's a bunch of bullshit, but that could be the reason why her room was so active and not yours.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was just like I have the kind of mindset that like I try to like have respect, right? Whether it's true or not, whether it's a ghost, whatever it is. And like every time I got scared or had those experiences, I was just like, look, and I would sometimes say it out loud to make it myself feel better. I was like, I'm gonna respect your space. Please respect my space. Like I was just like, whether like you think this is your space, it's not. This is my space. I'm gonna respect your space. And
You're
like
not on my top 5 friends on MySpace.
yeah, exactly. And like I don't know, dude, for some reason like I haven't really had as much, paranormal, or like I've definitely had creepy feelings, and like when you're in a basement by yourself or in a room by yourself, I definitely have those feelings, Yeah, I think everyone gets that. I feel like it's almost like an animal instinct like kind of thing. But yeah, that's my take, I guess. And those are my stories.
Well, Bird, you said you had a story at that place, right?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Mine's not like that as crazy, I guess. It's not a whole lot of detail to it. So me and my friend Josh, we took a half-eighth of mushrooms, and I think you remember this night pretty well because we pissed you off pretty bad, Hammond.
Well, I was trying to fuck.
So so outside of his bedroom, what he said was like the empty space eventually became like a nice little chill hangout area. There was like a couch, a
I know that
TV,
feeling, Hammond.
Nintendo. Yeah, me and my friend, we took some mushrooms and we watched Liar Liar for like 5 hours.
Top tier movie.
So good.
It took us that long because on the original Xbox 360, you can do the A/B thing. So like if you press A during one scene, you can like let it run out for a little bit and then press A again, and it just repeats that scene over and over. And dude, the part where the dude scratches Jim Carrey's car, where he's like, "You scratched my car," and he's like, "Where?" Right here. Dude, we repeated that scene for almost 45 minutes, just laughing so hard. And then the part where he's like drawing on himself in the bathroom, blue.
The pen is blue.
My goddamn blue.
We just kept repeating that over and over, dude. It was so funny. Anyway, we were sitting there watching Liar Liar, having a great time. We left Trip like an hour-long voicemail because he didn't answer his phone at 1 a.m. for some reason.
What a dick.
I know. I wish he would have kept that voicemail because we probably said some good shit.
Dude.
It was not long after that we like hung up the phone, started Liar Liar back up again. And so down the creepy stairs, like if you're going down the stairs this way, to the right, there was like this empty, or it wasn't empty, it was just like a big room full of stuff. It was like his grandpa's
bunch of shit, dude.
Yeah,
Just
like a bunch of his
bunch of
grandpa's
shit.
shit.
It's where the
Like
cats would
grandpa-
pee.
All of
Yeah,
Where
the
the
cats
cats
would
would
pee
pee
there.
Yeah, that's where the nightmares came from.
There was some like, I think there was like some mice there at one point. There was some mice.
Oh yeah.
poo-poo.
Oh yeah. Yep. Mold. All the good stuff.
It was just so full of stuff, but we were on the couch in that room outside of his room, which was pretty close to that room full of all the shit. And we just heard like a shelf completely fall over and make the biggest crashing noise. And me and my friend just look at each other like, what was that, dude? I don't know. It's like
mushrooms.
It's like 3 or 4 in the morning at this point. We're still tripping. And we were scared that his mom was going to come down and we'd have to talk to her.
Oh.
I think she did, though, at one point. I think she came to the top of the stairs and was like, Brayden. And me and Josh were just like,
We're asleep.
dude, there's
If we
no
don't
way.
move, she can't see us.
Just like a
Exactly.
T-Rex.
Yeah, we were just hiding behind like the cushions of the couch, like just looking above it, like, is she coming down? Is she coming down? No, but she just like said your name and was like, Brayden, what was that? And obviously we didn't say shit because we were like, dude, there's no way we're gonna have a conversation with his mom on mushrooms. But yeah, that was about it. Like the only thing that we chalked it up to was like, oh, we're probably tripping. And the next morning we were like, did that crash actually happen?
Right.
And he's like, yeah, that definitely happened. And we like went to go check out what it was, and there was so much shit back there we couldn't actually tell.
What's like what fell, dude? It could have been the cats fucking around in there.
That could have been a thing.
Because the cats go in there so much, and like that's where like the cat pee smell like haunted me, was because that room was like full of it. Because they would like, it was literally a landfill, bro. It was like what's the TV show Hoarders? Like it was one of those rooms, and I'm not even kidding. You could not. Shit was up to at least like over my head, almost to the ceiling, completely front to back. Like you could not walk in the room. Like when we cleaned the room, we had to work from the doorway to the walls. Like it
dude.
was.
Remember when you found that nug?
Yeah, we found a nug from the fucking 60s, dude.
What?
Yeah, dude.
No, okay,
it was preserved.
It was from the 80s. It was from the 80s. It was from the 80s because it was my Uncle Don. You know, it was my Uncle Don.
Oh, absolutely.
Like it had to have been, or my aunt Sarah. Like it was one of my aunts or my uncles because they grew up in this house, right? Like my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, my mom, they all grew up in this house. And when we were cleaning out that room, I don't know what I found it in. But yeah, dude, we found like this little bag, and it was like this little nug of bud, dude. And it was so old. It was like, dude, it had to have been from the 80s.
Did you smoke it?
I know at one point my dirty ass did.
I love
it.
You know, I was like, I know there was some point, dude, I was like done scraping my pipe of resin, and I was like, fuck, man.
Fuck
Smoke
it, dude.
this
I'm smoking
20
this
years.
shit.
This nug from the 80s is looking really good.
I thought you found it in like a record, or like the sleeve of a record, or like a record player or something.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Same shit.
Okay,
So
let's go on to the next one. This is kind of like a coattail question, meaning like same kind of shit.
Okay.
Do you believe in aliens?
100%, dude.
Yeah, I assume so. I think this question, when Cutlass and I were coming up with them, it's kind of like, what's the conversation when someone says no?
I just ignorant.
Yeah.
That's just what I think. That's all I
literally
think.
What I said. That's
literally
exactly
the people that say no to aliens are the people that believe in God or like are religious. I feel like sometimes, like most of them, but
I mean, I don't want to dig into it too much and offend people on the second episode, but like a lot of prominent face, like once you die, it's pretty much an alien RPG at that point. Like,
yeah, you get your own planet.
Yeah, you're watching over your own planet as an alien, dog. Like,
yeah.
Do you have any experiences, like ever seen anything in the sky that you're like, ah?
Yeah, me and my wife actually.
My wife.
So I've had like quite a few, right? Where like you see some weird kind of lights in the light formation in the sky, and you're just like, that's kind of weird, and then disappear right in front of you. I don't know if you were there, but there was one time at Tripp's house where I swear we were like out on his back porch. We were like, what the fuck are those lights? And we were like looking at him. I don't know if you were there or not, because I mean we spent like most of our lives there, so I've just kind of figured you're always there. But like but anyway, back to the wife one. I think now looking back, I think it might have been a drone, but we were up super late one night, and my dad's
I got a crazy drone story. Sorry.
Hell yeah. No, you're good. You're good. I will remember that, because I'll explain why I think it's a drone too. So we're sitting there at my dad's house, and my dad lives like up against the mountains, like, and there's a 13-acre cherry orchard behind him, and then literally the mountains. So like there's no houses or neighborhoods like behind his house, right? So we're in the driveway facing the mountains, looking at the mountains, and super late at night, it's probably like 2, 3, super early in the morning. And we're talking and stuff. And I start to realize, I'm looking at the mountain. I'm like, do you see that shit scanning the mountain? And it was flying so perfect. Like it was just like almost like a video game. Like it was, and the light, I mean, from where I could have seen it, like the distance, like this was a bright light, but obviously it wasn't like super noticeable, but you could tell you're like, God damn, like from how far that's up on the mountain, like that's a bright light. And how it was scanning, like it wasn't just like a spot beam of light. It was like a line of light, and it would just like move like move up, and it was literally like scanning the mountain and like moving up the mountain. And we sat there for probably like 10 minutes just watching this thing. And I was just like dumbfounded. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, it could be a drone though. Like that's when I was like, you know, there's a very high, I mean, there's military, like the Hill Air Force Base is not that far from my dad's house, you know what I mean, like that, or that like air base, you know. I was like, they could probably have some crazy shit that we haven't seen, not no neighborhood drone that you can buy off the internet.
Right.
And but dude, the way it was scanning that mountain though, like was fucking wild. Like it looked like some sci-fi like shit, and the way it was moving was just so perfect. And you know, drones can move pretty precise, you know, but I don't know, man. The way it was moving though, like it did make me think it was a drone, but it was so perfect.
You know what it could have been? Because back where I'm from, a lot of times they do stuff like this. Search and rescue teams, they do a lot of stuff at night in order to try to, like, they'll have one guy go up a mountain, you know, and just
Be
hide
lost
in the mountain.
or
Yeah, exactly. And then they'll have people go look for it, and it could have been something like that.
That's crazy. Yeah. So it was like it definitely wasn't like I haven't had any experiences that were like insane. That was like the one that, you know, besides seeing some weird lights in the sky, that was like that formation's kind of weird. That's not an airplane, and they just disappear kind of weird. I've seen a few of those, like where lights like just like kind of shoot off, you know, like you see a group of them and then all of a sudden they're just like zoom out and you're like, that was no plane.
I've seen a ton of those here.
But yeah, nothing too crazy though. But I with that one, I think it very possibly could have been a pretty high powered drone.
What's
that
your
could
drone?
Have been scanning.
What's your drone story, Cutlass?
Oh, so one time, one of my first jobs, I worked at a gas station overnights, right? And I worked in this really, really small town filled with tweakers. Okay, tweakers everywhere.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, I was outside, and it was probably, I would say, around like 2:30 in the morning, and I was getting ready for there was usually a rush around like 3 o'clock, because that's when all of the people that worked for the mine, they all went to work around that time. And I was sitting outside, and I'm smoking a cigarette, like just getting my head right for the rush that's about to come. I have everything going, coffee brewing, fucking, the little hot dogs rolling.
Oh yeah.
I'm sitting outside, I'm smoking a cigarette, and I'm just kind of like, all right, here we go, man. Here goes the rush. We're gonna do this. And all of a sudden I just hear this like sound, and I just hear like. It's getting louder and louder. And I fucking look up, and I see this like red and blue light just going boop, 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 boop. And this little fucking drone comes down, goes right in front of my face. It turns, looks right directly at me, and just kind of sits there. And I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know? And then I like reach back behind me, and there's a broom behind me, and I grab it, and as soon as I pick it up, the drone's all it takes off. I don't know who the fuck it was, but I watched it fly away, and then I watched it kind of like, slow. You know how whenever you auto land them, they stop in a certain spot and just kind of slowly go down.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it do that, but like in a neighborhood, like a
Oh,
block away.
dude.
Yeah,
That's so funny. Holy shit.
But it was just chilling, staring at me, and then I reached back and I just grabbed the broom, and as soon as it saw me grab the broom, it fucking panicked, started moving all crazy, and took off. Shit was so funny.
Love it.
All right, question 7 is gonna be just the last 4 are kind of more funny ones. Get
Okay.
us some humor in here. Do you shit with the door open or closed?
Wait, there's a different way.
Yeah, open or closed, man.
Closed.
Okay, if you're alone. No
If
one's
I'm
here.
alone, no one's at the house.
No one's home.
Ooh.
Are you still
know,
doing
mine-
closed?
Mine is closed as well. Mine's closed as well, unless I'm home alone.
See, I've had a couple open door shits when I'm alone, but 99% of the time, door closed.
Nah, you're not living, man.
I'm
That
with
shit
you.
is open.
I'm with you on that. I'm door closed.
Bird?
Gotta be door closed. Like, even when I'm here by myself, I even lock the door still. It's just
Oh.
habit.
I even, yeah. See, the real
Even when I
question
go
is
pee.
close on or off?
Oh, off all the time.
Close
Uh,
off. Butt ass naked shit.
Ooh, I have
You
a
know what?
follow-up question to that too after.
I'm gonna say this. I usually shit right before I'm about to take a shower. So
Mhm.
close off. I like close
Dude,
off.
close off shitting because sometimes you got to spread your legs a little bit more than your pants can
Oh,
offer. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
if I got the time, yeah.
Pants all the way down.
Yeah,
every
dude,
time.
I'm a home shitter. Like I can't I got a shy butt. Like I can't poop
Yeah.
anywhere else besides my house. So like
I'm
I'm
with you on
already
that.
home.
Yeah.
I'm getting naked.
Dude, I
I'm with
hate
you
it.
on that.
I have the most brilliant trillion-dollar industry idea, and I just don't know how to capitalize on it. We need public toilets that have like a built-in radio and like lights or something, so that way like I can turn on some music or some sound so people don't hear me shit.
Yeah.
I would use public toilets way more. I hate
Yeah.
public
Oh yeah.
toilets.
Yeah.
There's nothing more weird than going into a public toilet and hearing somebody go.
Dude, I get so uncomfortable with the dudes who are like all about it too. Like they'll like, hey man, I gotta go take a shit in the bathroom, and you'll hear them, and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
It's like fuck,
You're
man,
a fucking
dude.
lunatic. is
Yeah,
what
you're
you
a grown
are.
ass man. Shut the fuck up, man. Like,
dude, okay. You remember Bird, do you remember Lincoln?
I do.
So this dude could make himself fart on command, right? Like he could suck air into his ass and fart whenever he wanted. So in high school, we would go into the bathrooms on purpose when we knew people were shitting or someone was in the stall, and he would go into the bathroom and just say some weird shit, and he'd be like, "Oh, I shouldn't have ate that shit," and he'd just like start like just blowing farts next to the guy who's pooping and just make them like lose their shit and laugh. And, like, dude, it was the best.
dude knows how to
Like,
party.
Oh, dude, Lincoln, man, that guy, I miss him, man. He was one of my best friends in high school. Oh, dude, the kid was a riot. Like, you never had a bad time around this guy. And his house was actually the most haunted house anyone's ever been in, by the way.
Oh shit.
His house is, if you want any type of paranormal activity, just go sit in his house for 5 minutes.
Nope.
It's weird.
So you almost naturally transitioned into our 8th question. How do you sleep? Clothed? PJ? Naked? Boxers? How are you sleeping?
Just in my undies. Straight
Me and you are
undies.
the same. Me and you are
Yeah.
the same. Minus the pineapple pizza thing.
Yeah,
Pretty close to the same.
So
Yeah, dude, I'd sleep naked, but I got a dirty butt. I don't want to have to wash my seat so much.
See, I would sleep naked, but my kids are always coming in my room.
Right. And
In the
my
middle
daughter
of the
sleeps
night.
right next to. Yeah, our daughter sleeps in our
Yeah.
bed still, so that'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
so
Can't do it.
my logic was I prefer to sleep naked, and I will if given the opportunity. But I'm
Yes.
also like, and Cutlass and I talked about this. Like, I almost feel like I need to have boxers on just in the case of like a day like something pops off in my house, and I gotta go out and like handle some shit. I think it'd be more awkward if I just handle some shit with my dick out than like have some boxers. But
No,
Cutlass
but
is
you
like,
know
no, it'd be
what?
way better
They
with your
might
dick
start.
out.
Yeah, they might stop robbing you at that point. They just be like, I don't want to handle that monster.
I got a hammer in my hand. Like, you guys ready for the double hammer, brother?
Yeah. Why is this tripod attacking me in the dark?
It's more like a small pot.
Can I ask a quick question really quick?
Yeah.
Sure.
What are your guys' thoughts about peeing while sitting down?
Mm-mm.
Only when I'm pooping.
I'll be honest. Though I don't hate it. Like, okay, I'll do it if I'm like somewhere and I need to get away for like 5-10 minutes. I'll just go like take a piss and sit down and be on my phone and not have to take a shit.
It's nice to just take a load off, right?
That's kind of what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm pooping, yeah. But dude, I'm weird, right? I ain't just gonna sit down on a toilet unless I'm pooping because like I put toilet paper down because I'm kind of like a germaphobe no matter where I'm, unless I'm in my own house. So like, and I'm lazy, right? So I'm not gonna sit down to pee pee because like I'm lazy. I'd have to unzip my take my pants down to my knees, and I gotta sit
Yep.
down, then I gotta get back up. And I was like, no,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna whip that thing out and
My only
Just
other
get-
problem too now is like my balls hang so low that I dip them in the water every time, and I'm
Mhm.
really getting tired of that. That's really gross. Like I'm pretty tired of that.
I'm the type of person that I won't even go into the bathroom unless I actually like really have to pee. So like as soon as I walk in there, I'm already like fucking unbuttoned.
About to
and
burst.
It's about to come out.
Yeah, he's literally like pissing in his pants almost
Yeah.
before he's hitting the toilet.
Yeah, exactly.
How often do you pee on your hands?
Never. Never. Toilet seats?
they catch
50-50.
they catch some bullet holes.
Yeah. they catches some strays for sure.
No, I agree with you though, Bert. I totally get where you're coming from. Sometimes it's nice just to fucking relax. Just kick back. See, I'm really curious the day that we get someone who's like, I like to sleep in pajamas, because I have a lot of questions.
Yeah, me too.
dude, too hot.
It's a
That's
lot of
my
way
thing.
work.
too hot.
Too hot.
Way
Like
too
I
hot.
have to. The bed sheets have to be cold. The pillow has to be
Yeah.
cold. Like I like to be warm when I'm like sleeping or when I wake up or whatever in the morning.
Yeah.
Like being nice and cozy is great, but falling asleep
I
cold.
have to be.
Oh,
in
yeah.
there.
Cold bed, cold sheets, cold blanket,
Yeah.
cold pillow.
Mhm.
I
all
need
of
to
it.
be as close to shivering so the blankets warm me up like a fucking hug, and then I'll
Yes.
just go to sleep.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
100%.
This
Love it.
fan
Okay,
right here,
okay.
this fan right here is
Always
never,
have a fan going.
It's never off.
Yeah. yes.
Dude,
yes.
I wish I had the name of my fan in my bedroom. It is the most MVP shit I've ever bought in my life. It was $80 and it has not turned off in 6 years.
Dude, that's awesome.
Just
Damn.
I turned it off like twice to clean it. It's never
Uh-huh.
turned off aside from that.
Yeah, I've had to
Holy
fucking
shit.
I've had to get mine and get the air compressor and fucking
Yeah.
Yep.
blow that bitch out.
Wait,
And it's
Bird,
always so nice after I do it. I hate doing it, but after I do it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's
It's like, damn, that feels good.
yeah.
Bird, how do you sleep? Are you a boxer?
Dude, I don't know. I kind of just sleep however. If I'm tired enough, I'll sleep in anything. I'll usually like
He's
if
just
I'm like
sleeping in
getting
jeans
ready.
like a psychopath.
I have slept in jeans and it's not that bad. I've even slept with my shoes on.
I would.
But-
I mean,
Dude, even when I'm passed out drunk, I still take off my shoes.
Well, I like my okay. I constantly have something on my feet at all times. I hate feet. Feet are the grossest thing on any human body, even grosser than an asshole, I think. Because
Oh, damn. Dude would
you-
eat an asshole before he sucked a toe.
I would.
Oh yeah.
No shame.
why not try
No
both?
shit. No shit. No shit. Eat that booty like groceries, baby.
Like, even when I'm lounging around at the house, I always had something on my feet. Like right now. I got my Cowboys moccasins. I just pointed my shoe at my microphone. It's not a camera. I'm still getting used to this whole thing, okay? Fuck off.
Wait, do you have like an actual microphone now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real. Could you not? Oh, you couldn't tell a difference?
I mean,
No, I could tell a difference.
Oh, I immediately could.
I
yeah.
haven't been able to see it though.
Oh, do you want to see it?
yeah.
Oh, I hope it doesn't make a whole lot of noise while I move it.
That's all right. Oh yeah.
It's It's cute.
I like that.
Nice.
Is it
kind of
Bluetooth?
cute. No, it's wired, but
Oh,
there's no
nice.
button on it. So like I've noticed that like some people have like a mic where you can just like press a button to mute it really quick, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
mine's just hardwired.
No,
I literally just do this. Check this out. I could be talking ba 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 ba
oh,
ba 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 ba.
Well, we're in Discord. It's easy.
Yeah. I just
what's that
press
Ace
0.
Ventura scene where he's like in the balcony and the windows closed? He's like, "Ah!" All right, on to the ninth question. We at Trace Papas know one thing, that sex sells. Do you have an embarrassing sex story around losing your virginity, or one in general that you're comfortable enough sharing?
Just specifically losing it.
It does. I mean, we kind of, Cutlass and I agreed that most virginity stories are going to be probably funny. But if
Oh my
not,
God.
if there is another embarrassing story that you're comfortable sharing, obviously we can skip. If not, I know being a papa, you kind of, I don't know what you want to put out on the air.
Dude, I want to
Okay.
share if you don't.
Oh yeah, Bird, you're totally.
You have
Good.
one? Oh, I know you have one.
I have a lot.
Yeah, you have a lot of weird sex stories. No, let's see. Oh, losing virginity. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
What was his name?
Okay. So, well, Bird knows her. It was Tisha, right?
Oh, we're naming names.
No, you
Mhm.
don't have to. You don't have to.
Oh, last name, address.
Yeah.
Phone
What's her
number.
Facebook? I gotta get her on right now.
No, there was a quick embarrassing time. I learned that I don't like my bum touched because I almost power like like okay. So they were on top, right, doing their business, riding me like a fucking dead horse.
Oh,
And and
if you're
they
listening,
they
fucked.
I
they
love this story so far.
reach around. Okay, like I see one of these, instantly getting nervous, right? And it goes right for my bum.
Oh.
And right when she just reaches my crag, I just literally just like I have never thrust. I like became a bridge and just like threw this poor girl like off, and she like hit the keyboard that was next to. Oh yeah, dude, like I had like my guitar and keyboard, like a keyboard set up next to me. She totally took that out. But that was the quick one, right? That was just an embarrassing funny time. So I learned that I don't like my bum touched. Losing virginity one. This one.
Like I said, it doesn't need to be that specifically if it's not like, worth telling.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's not worth telling. I'm just like, it's just kind of like, holy shit. Okay. Oh no, it's worth telling. It's okay. So it was an ex, right? At the time. And like we started talking again, texting and whatnot. And she's all like, oh, I've been, talking to older guys and I've had sex now and And I'm like a virgin still. And I'm like, oh, yeah, me too. Totally, like I totally go to Pound Town. I can take you there. And so we meet up. And dude, and this is the funny part. So we go to a park, right? That's by a homie's house, and we're like in the car fooling around. It's like daytime, and I'm like, this is kind of weird. So I hit up our homie Trip because he lived by the area, and I was like, hey, bro, can I use your bed?
Bro, were you at Mills Park?
I was at Mosquito Park.
Yeah. In the middle of the fucking day. I love
it. So I was like, I got a homie that lives close by. Let me see if he's home. And so I call him. I tell him the situation, and his room was like set up for it, bro. Okay, because we're like teenagers, right? So we're like little sex fiends. And his room, we had it sectioned off. So like his bed was covered by sheets and like curtains. His beanbag was, and he had a futon. And me, Bird, and Trip have all had sex in that room at the same time.
That's some real bonding right there.
It really was.
Yep.
Like you could like peek through the curtain if you wanted to.
Oh, I did.
But like
I would sneak my dick through on Trip. I would sneak my dick in. But I did it to you, I'm sure. But like there was one time Trip and Sadie were having sex, and I like slit my dick in through the curtains, and Trip kicked my dick so hard that and I was full boner, dude, and it slapped against my stomach so hard because he kicked it so hard.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
She got dick kicked. Oh my god!
So this was okay. So obviously this was before that point because I'm a virgin still at this point, right? So this is before that, but Trip's room was ready, right? So I take her there, and I'm pretending like I've done this before, bro. I've never nutted so fast. So fast. And I did, and I was embarrassed. I didn't pull out.
Oh.
I kept going. I kept pretending like it didn't happen, and I was trying to get hard again and just kept going. And I did. And I got hard again.
Dude, the joy of being a teenager.
I came again.
Dude.
Twice.
twice.
He's a
He's off.
magic man.
Twice.
The
Under 10 minutes, easy.
Oh my god.
So embarrassed.
That's
okay?
the real
First
two-time.
The real two-time. I'm the real two-time dog. So embarrassed. She was even so I didn't even want to say, and I didn't say anything. I never said a word. Never said a word about it. I just like after everything was all said and done, I was so scared and so nervous. I didn't even say a word. I could have there could be another little Hammond out there.
Oh.
Don't say that.
Oh,
Allegedly.
No, she never got pregnant afterward, but I was super scared. But yeah, that was my first sex experience.
Dang.
How crazy that be? You just get a knock on your door one day and it's just like it looks exactly like you, just like 12.
Papa?
Are you
Dude,
Hammond?
Daddy?
Dude, that'd be insane. Imagine. But yeah, dude, I was so embarrassed, and like, cause I was all talking up on the text, you know. I'm like, oh yeah, I fuck, like, I fuck so good.
That's actually pretty funny. I didn't know that you also lost your virginity on a lie. I also lied. Because you know, like you never want to be like, oh yeah, you've had sex? Yeah, like I'm a virgin. You don't want to come off as like this fucking pipsqueak. You want to show that you have game, right? So that's how I did lose my virginity as well. On a lie, saying like, yeah, I fuck hard.
Damn.
I fuck hard. Yeah.
I lost my virginity with somebody who also lost their virginity the same time.
That's magical.
That's
Yeah.
epic.
I lost my virginity to we can call her a whore, and she
Like, wait, did you have to pay?
no. So it was we were kind of starting to see each other, and I told her straight up, I was like, because I don't know, I didn't give a fuck. She's all like, I can't remember how she worded it. She's like, you ever had your dick sucked? I'm like, I know, I'm a virgin. And she's all like, oh, no shit. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, oh, we'll change that tonight. And I'm like,
Tonight?
okay. And and I was like, are you a virgin? And she's all like, no.
She's like already pulling her hair
Yeah,
up, taking out the dentures.
dude.
No.
She's
About to
like,
give you a green cover, boy.
back when I was your age. No, I think
she's all no. Pulls out the condom.
No, I think I was 19 and she was 18 or something. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Something just casual. But yeah, she was, I think I was like 30th or 40th by that time. So, found that
Dude,
out.
at least your first time you had someone to do what they were doing.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, same thing.
I
I
was
think
very young. It was
first,
not good.
first time was about 7 seconds. Second time was about 2 minutes, and then kind of got better.
It just
after
gets
that.
better from there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But
I was-
how that's a weird feeling to think, like as a virgin, but going into having sex and being told, or at least having the mindset of like, I'm just another number.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not just a low number. I'm a high number.
Yeah. Yeah. It was. I don't know.
But
See,
at
I
the
was
same
the
time, you're like,
opposite.
whatever. I fucked.
Yeah. I
Wait,
took
so-
a lot of E cards.
What? Wait. What's your
Me too.
story, Bird? You said you had an embarrassing one.
I got a couple. The one that is the most like memorable to me was when I was with a very shitty ex-girlfriend. No names. I just in case.
Yeah.
I doubt she'd ever listen. But we were fucking, and then I wanted her to like get up on top of me so that she can sit on my face and blah 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 blah. And well, it was awesome until I got peed on.
Oh.
Like she tried to play it off like, oh yeah, I squirted. No, it was pee. It was 100% pee, and it was all over my
I know
hair.
the taste of pee.
Well, that is a fair point. I don't know the taste of pee, but I just could only I've seen videos. I've seen lots of videos of like women squirting, and it just seemed like a steady stream. That's all I'm saying. So like she's on top of me, and I just feel like I feel the warmth going down in my like pooling up in my chest area.
Oh, it's
And yeah, she was
it
like,
went in your mouth.
I'm sure a little bit did.
No. It went in your mouth.
It did.
She's sitting on your
Yes.
face, dog.
Yes.
I mean, it is what it is. I got peed on.
Yeah, that's not
Hey.
bad. People
Sometimes-
usually- people have to
Sometimes
usually
you're
pay
the
for
bug.
that.
Some people
Sometimes
like
you're
that.
the windshield.
Some people pay
Yeah.
for that, dude.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I didn't want it, but it just happened.
No.
I've
But
gotten it
the
plenty
other-
of times.
What?
Wait, what?
You can't just say that. Elaborate, please.
Wait, I love how all of us were just like, wait.
I wasn't sure if I heard what I heard.
So it just happened. Okay, here we'll start. We'll
It
start off
just
with this.
happened.
My virginity story is with a girl. Is with a girl who I grew up with. Like not grew up with, like together in the same household, but like I've known her since kindergarten. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And my puny little 7th grade brain thought that she was the one, and I lost my virginity to her. Unfortunately, she had really 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 very 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 jacked up teeth, and she gave me my first blowjob also, which was very terrible. Was not good at all, hurt very bad.
Oh.
But also, I ended up dating her again when I was a little bit older, when we were both, young adults. And yeah, we've experienced a lot of stuff together. And that may be where the peeing came in.
Hey,
into play.
listen.
Oh wow.
I'll tell you this much: I don't kink shame, and whatever you're into, dog, you do you.
Yep.
Yeah.
My first
Yeah.
blowjob was over the top of my pajamas.
What?
Pajamas on.
The pajamas stay on during sex, baby.
You just
It
fucked
wasn't-
her through the
It
hole.
wasn't my choice. It wasn't my choice. So it was like,
What do you mean?
It was like first girlfriend, like thing, like Cutlass. Cutlass. This is just reminded me because he was like, we've been through a lot. First girlfriend thing. So same thing. She had like, I was like her first like make out. Like she had only kissed a boy. Like first like everything, right? And she didn't. When she wanted to give me a blowjob, she was like, "I'm gonna do it out." She didn't want to do it like full on at first. So like I had my pajamas on, and this bitch has my dick in her mouth with my pajamas over it. Like they were thin kind of pajamas, they weren't like no fleece fucking thick boys, but like
Got my long johns on, baby.
my first dick sucking was over the top of pajamas.
Did you put the balls through it, or
Like
is
through
it
the
just
hole?
yeah? Like, did you get everything out or just the dick?
Nothing was out.
No, you
What do
She
you-
put pajamas in her mouth.
She-
Like I had a boner
in his
inside of my
pajamas,
pants,
and she put that.
and
in
she
her mouth.
sucked my tent.
That's gotta be a T-shirt. She sucked my tins. No fucking way.
I can't even make this up. Dude.
Oh my god.
You meant like, because like most pajamas have like a
A
dick
hole.
holder. Yeah, so I thought like
no, there's
you
nothing
just
wrong with that. Yeah.
Well, I was like, why is that so weird? I mean,
No,
it is
you know,
a little
yeah.
strange, but it's not like crazy.
no,
weird.
nothing weird about that at all, dude.
No, that's normal.
She sucked my tent.
That's
That's the
My
best
tent.
fucking. That's the,
Oh,
That
my
is so.
God.
Why? Like, I don't know. Okay,
It's
I'm
like-
just a little
Cutlass
confused.
said, we were in 7th grade, our fucking little brains. Dog.
yeah. Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
Yeah, the
I was
things
in
we
it
say
was
yes
8th
to.
grade, but
like throughout the whole night, she's just pulling out cat hair and lint and shit. Like,
dude, it must have
You
been
know
the
what, dude?
driest fucking.
This is the perfect time for the last question.
Yeah.
Perfect time
Oh.
for the last question.
Are finally on question 10?
Yep.
oh,
Yeah.
well, we'll get back to that another time.
Fuck, marry, kill. Me, Bird, Cutlass. Go.
Oh, that's so good. Who thought of that,
Cutlass.
dude? That is so good.
There. Okay, now listen. There should be a right
Mm.
answer here, and just know I'm not going to be offended.
I will be
Alright.
offended.
All right. I'm marrying Bird.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, really?
called
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I've known him my whole life, so I feel
Called
like we
it.
get a lot done around the house together.
Cutlass have a bet that we think every single person's going to marry you, Bird.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we think every
Okay.
person will marry Bird.
So me and
100%.
Cutlass, are you getting fucked or dying?
And I'm fucking top.
No, you're
What?
wrong. You're wrong.
Yeah.
You're
What?
wrong, dog. You're so wrong.
I'm slapping that ass and riding the wave in.
I would make
oh.
I would make the sweetest love to you. You take that back.
Oh, you made the wrong decision.
Cutlass, you're too much like me. There's only one of me in this world.
Well,
So
if,
no.
if he's just like you, it'd be just like masturbating, right? You'd be fucking yourself.
I do that every day anyway.
Oh no.
You know what? I kind of actually I accept that answer. I accept it. I accept it because there could only be one me. I get you. I get you.
I kind of love that you guys have that little bet going on. I'm gonna
I really
find.
wanted to fuck you though.
All right.
Dude, I saw this interview that's going around. It's of David Bowie.
I drink to that.
You just pulling from the whole bottle. Damn.
That's what he's gonna have to do, whenever.
Sorry, an interview with David Bowie, and this lady's like naming all this shit. She's all like, the rumors are that you're like, you're bisexual, you're this, that, the other, you've done this, and he's like, oh yeah, trisexual, and then she keeps talking, and he's like, you need to ask me about that, and she's like, what's trisexual? And he's like, I'd try anything once. Like David Bowie, what a
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
goat answer.
Let's
Fuck
go.
yeah.
Well, thank
I
you for
love that.
completing the 10 questions. I think that went better than I was hoping.
Yeah. Better than I was hoping.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That was fun.
So I don't know as far as what Cutlass and Bird would like to dive in today. So we can kind of dictate how you guys want to go about the rest of the show. I have 3 segments. Last week we covered the top 25 worst bands, and we kind of discussed it. I have the 50 best bands of all time I'd like to go through.
Okay.
I have a video of some cryptids that I would like to show you guys and kind of get your opinions on. And then
Yeah.
Bird had a fantastic idea, so I have some stuff for it. Basically, in the group of people, everyone that games together and whatnot, call it the cactus patch or whatever term we want to call, who would be who in like TV shows. So for example, I have Ed, Edd n Eddy and I have Always Sunny in Philadelphia as the
thank
two
God.
examples tonight. So who in real life are those characters in the show? If that makes sense.
Gotcha.
I like it.
Well, let's save that one for last. I feel like that's a good one to end on.
Okay. Bird wants to talk about some sports, which I agree with. There's a lot to be discussed.
Go Eagles. Go Birds.
Oh, I was talking basketball.
Yeah.
Go Birds.
Couple-
We
suck,
get
go
it.
Birds.
We get it. We get it.
Cowboys suck. Go Birds.
We get it. More Super Bowls. Anyway,
For now, go Birds.
For now.
so what,
the big news
yeah,
is that Kevin Durant is now on the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah.
And that is so the combination of Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton
with Kevin Durant.
with Kevin Durant, they're going all the way. They're gonna win one.
Fuck
they
yeah.
have to. They've been great
If-
the last like 3 years, anyways.
I'm not even worried about the chemistry either. Like I think
Nope.
Kevin Durant, he's just kind of like a multi-tool. He can go wherever and fit right the fuck in. Where you got
Fuck
players like Westbrook who have always been a problem wherever the fuck he goes, even on teams that he wanted to go to. But like Kevin Durant's one of those that can just go right in. That's huge news.
Huge
Speaking of
fucking
Westbrook, the Jazz have just acquired Russell Westbrook.
It
And
won't
that-
be for long.
It won't be for long because he did get called the N-word by one shitty Jazz fan.
I would like to point out to make sure, because Gohammin, myself, and Bird all live in Utah. And yes, there's racism alive in Utah, sadly. I don't want to dig into it. However, some Utahns who aren't pieces of shit, they found out who the individual was. He was, I believe, in the police force. Go figure. And
I'm shocked.
yeah, weird. And they got him
Weird.
removed from the force, fired, and he's pretty much not getting a job anywhere else in Utah. So
You
thankfully,
better
at
not
least.
move to AZ.
Oh no!
Go
Yeah.
Suns. Go Birds.
Not the cop who was the racist. That's what I was saying.
The cops not moving to AZ.
No.
The
Oh, I thought
cop's
that-
not moving to AC.
I thought that's what you were saying. Like, come to AZ.
No.
We got all the racists
Oh.
here.
No.
You're saying Kevin Durant.
We ain't got any of that shit here. Go Suns.
Oh, he was
Go
saying
Birds.
KD. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
The craziest thing about the KD trade is Phoenix didn't lose anything.
No.
They lost some draft picks in the future and a couple bench players. Good bench players, but LeBron beat the point record.
That's
That's-
pretty sick.
That's insane.
I watched it live. It was great. I loved the little event, and he dropped the F-bomb live on television.
Let's go.
I like LeBron, man.
He's not the GOAT, but I do like him.
Yeah. why
Michael
no?
Jordan is the GOAT.
There was something else that I wanted to mention as well with the sports stuff, but I don't recall. We got-
There's something I want to mention.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
Yeah.
Also, just so happens that the Waste Management Open is the same day as the Super Bowl.
Oh,
Yeah, don't go fucking anywhere.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. We got the Open. Go Birds.
We're gonna make. Does anyone want to make any bets since we're here?
Yeah, I hope they both lose.
No,
That's impossible.
90th overtime. They're just all exhausted.
yeah.
I got an idea.
Okay.
Okay.
I think the Chiefs are gonna whoop that sweet ass. They're gonna whoop that ass right back to Philadelphia. Everybody in Philadelphia and their trash team are just going to be so sad the next day. Nobody's going to go to work. Nothing's going to get done in Philadelphia.
No
It's
one's
gonna be
gonna go to work.
It's going to be a day. I don't dude, I
Alright,
saw a post
You
today.
know what? No. You know what? Let's do something right now, Bird.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. I
I
gotta take a
bet-
drink for this.
I bet you $150 the Eagles win the Super Bowl.
I don't have $150 to potentially lose, but I do have 20.
You have 20 minutes on my knees for you.
I bet you $20 the Eagles win the Super Bowl.
It's a deal.
Okay.
You heard it
And
here
it-
first.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but the Chiefs are going on. They're going to win another one.
Yeah, I feel like
Patrick
if you really
Reed-
believed that, you would have bet the 150, but whatever.
Well, I mean, I'm confident, but I'm not that confident.
Yeah, I wouldn't be that confident either.
All I'm gonna say is
Go Birds.
I think the Eagles are gonna win, and then I think in that same night they're gonna burn down the city of Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I would
100%.
I would honestly love to be in Philadelphia when they win, just to see
Hey,
that city burn.
Actually, you know what? You
Dude,
know what's really
yeah.
funny? You know what's really funny? The Eagles won in 2018. I think it was 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won in 2018. When's the last time the Cowboys won anything?
1995, but we're not talking about that right now. We're just talking about right now.
Go Birds.
1990.
God, I feel like there was one other big sports thing that was going on that I also wanted to talk about because I assumed we would cover LeBron and the trades.
Was it NBA?
Yeah, no. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is probably leaving Green Bay.
He's going to become a Cowboy.
No, they're saying the leader
Ugh.
right now is the Raiders.
Yeah, I can see that.
Go
Yep.
back to Devontae Adams.
Jimmy
Oh.
Garoppolo is probably going to go to the Bucks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Derek Carr to the Saints.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Cowboys fired their offensive coordinator.
And guess where he went?
Where?
The Chargers.
Oh, great.
Good luck.
Fuck yeah. Hey, Rob, if you're watching this, fuck Chargers.
Hey, Top's a Chargers fan too.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, Top.
Hey, fuck off.
But Ham is a Raiders fan.
Mm,
I'm
Yeah.
not even.
They
I
don't
mean,
count.
if you want to call it that.
I'm
I
trying to
can't
get
like-
you involved.
I
Ham's
watch-
like, there's a football team that has an eye patch like a pirate? I'm in.
Basically, yeah.
You like what you like. All right. Well, if I think of what I was going to talk about, we can circle back, but I don't. I tried to pull it up too. They say that Chiefs Patrick Mahomes wins 2022 NFL MVP ahead of the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
which I think is kind of a odd,
Yeah, that
Hey.
shouldn't be a thing.
but he is. It'd be awkward if he loses now.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Patrick Mahomes is the only things that Kansas City Chiefs really has.
And Kelsey. Kelsey's pretty crazy good.
Yeah. Okay. You're right.
Personally, I wouldn't have given him MVP. I would have given. I mean, I hate to say it, but I'd probably give Jalen Hurts MVP.
Yeah. Dude's kind of the
Realistically,
this year.
My guy.
I hate the Eagles, but that dude's balling the fuck out.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and hop into this top 50 list. Now, this is the 50 greatest rock bands of all time. I have not gone through this, so I'm not quite sure if we're going to be looking at something good, something bad, or something that is silly. But let's go ahead and hop in when you guys see it, and we'll start from number 50. We can either all can just kind of agree, disagree, and if we want to dig into it, then we can dig into it, or if not, then, you know.
I just want to say one thing real quick.
Okay.
If Creed isn't on this
Fuck
list,
Creed.
I will lose my fucking mind.
Fuck Creed.
Unfortunately, Hammond has to go, so
Yeah.
he's
It
not
was
going to be a
not-
part
dude,
of
thanks
this,
for coming
but-
by.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
All right, so number 50, we have Roxy Music.
We're
Never
off
heard
to
of
a
him.
bad start because I've never heard of them.
Never heard of him.
Let's see here. King Crimson.
Never heard of him.
This is
Uh-oh.
not the start we wanted.
Uh-oh. 48, ZZ
Okay.
Top.
I actually watched ZZ Top live probably 4 years ago. And it was sad. I'll say that.
Oh. I like
Yeah.
their one song that everyone knows, but that's all I really
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, and really, I only like it because of that fucking crazy drummer guy.
Yeah.
I like the part where he goes, "Hey, hey, hey, hey," and that's about it.
Robot Chicken has a great skit on ZZ Top of one of the guys with the beard. Do they all have beards? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just two of them.
Oh.
Well, one of them just stubs their toe and goes, ow, 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 ow. Ow, stub my toe.
All right, the Ramones.
Fuck yeah.
Me
There
and
we
our,
go.
our old band used to cover Blitzkrieg Bop.
Oh, okay. I
That's
like
very
it.
true.
Hey, okay. My old band used to cover Blitzkrieg Bob,
We did it
but
better.
our singer decided that he was going to change the words, and the words to it the words to it were "beat off a rat." So we would play Blitzkrieg Bob, you know, and he would just go beat off a rat, beat off a rat.
I was trying to think, is he trying to do like a play on words of like beat on the brat, but a completely different Ramones song or what?
I don't know. I don't know what he was doing, man.
He just secretly wanted to beat off a rat.
He was a
Oh,
cool
dude,
dude, you know.
that does
He liked
remind
beating
me.
off rats.
We had a shitty lead singer as well in our very, very first band. His name was Parker. I don't know. Like, I guess Ham knew him from school or something. And
Yep.
Call them out.
He's-
Call him out. Find his
Fuck you,
Facebook.
Parker.
Parker, if you're listening, you were dog shit. Don't ever pick up a microphone again.
And you owe Trip a new microphone stand because you broke
Yeah, you fucking broke it because you stood on it, man. Jesus. But yeah, he sang
Call
Blitzkrieg
that.
Bop for us, and it was bad. It was so fucking bad.
All right,
Remember when he-
46. Journey.
Hmm.
We kind of talked about Journey last episode because they were also in the top 25 most overrated bands.
Mhm.
I
Overrated for
believe
sure.
Cutlass has said that that's his wife's favorite band, right?
She definitely likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
One of her faves.
Hmm.
Hmm. Don't stop believing.
Cream? Those guys.
Oh, dude, I thought it was Creed.
That guy for sure fucks. I'm just telling you.
Oh,
right
that guy
now.
fucks hard, dude.
Oh, they're twins and they fuck.
Oh, are they?
Look at that. hat.
I don't know. I'm assuming,
Oh, that's a hat. I thought that was his hair.
but I guarantee you that they've touched each other's wieners.
Dude, there was a
once or
Cream
twice.
CD in every mom's like CD folder in the 90s and early 2000s.
Motley Crue at 44.
Oh, 100%.
Respectable.
Yep.
Yep. No
Agreed.
complaints here.
No.
No complaints.
Rainbow.
Don't know.
Don't know.
You don't know Rainbow?
Nope.
Oh,
I probably know a song. What's one of their songs?
Dio? Dio's the lead singer? No?
Nope.
Mm.
I know
Okay.
Dio.
Okay. That's all right.
Looks like we can
Yeah.
play right here.
Yeah.
Nah, it's Dio, dog. It's the same shit.
Pearl
Anything with
Jam.
Dio in it is Dio.
Right.
Oh, nice. Creed 3.
Creed 3.
Creed 3.
I'm going to say no, but only because they are Creed 3.
Dude, the guy on the far right is on crack.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah.
I think they belong right there. Pearl Jam's great.
I don't know how to pronounce this. Marillion?
I don't
No
know.
idea.
That guy also on crack.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a next page it. You bastards.
Bastard.
40, Status Quo.
Never heard of him.
Yep.
39, Uriah Heep.
Nah, don't know.
Fuck, man. Chicago. We all know Chicago.
The state.
Huh? The
The,
state.
the band.
Are these the Bulls?
Oh, okay.
We got any opinions on this one?
What is this supposed to be again?
Top 50 best bands of all time?
Definitely not.
No.
No, they don't belong there.
No.
Oh, CCR?
Yes.
I am going to say no, but that's just my opinion.
So
I'm a yes.
I'm also a yes. They were also on the top 25 most overrated bands, and I believe that both Bird and Cutlass were a no.
Yeah.
Or like they
I'm
agreed
gonna-
it was overrated. I disagree.
I'm gonna put you on the spot, Hammond. Here we go. What's any other song besides Bad Moon Rising?
You got me.
Born on a bayou.
Just kidding. Fortunate son.
I got all their. I think I know most of their songs. Let's see here. The Doors, 36.
I said no on this. I think Bird said yes on this. Did you or no?
I
can't
don't
remember.
Because they were on the overrated band list.
Yeah.
I think I didn't have an opinion,
Yeah,
if I remember right.
I was on the same page. It's like, yeah, they're like 2-3 songs that are popular, okay, but they're not. I think.
I think I said they were overrated.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Hammond.
I can agree with that.
No. Leonard Skinnerd.
Seen him live. Are they a top 50? Sweet
I
Home
like Leonard
Alabama is
Skinner.
like literally. I mean,
I like
Sweet
them.
Home,
I
but
like
top
'em.
50.
I would say top 50. Yeah.
Okay. I have
I
seen them
would.
live. They weren't bad live.
Bird.
I don't care. I don't think they belong on the list, though.
Slade.
No idea.
No idea.
No.
That guy has.
He's really scaring
something
me.
Weird going with him.
You can see all their
Springsteen.
dicks.
Get out of here.
I loved Bruce Springsteen when I was very little, and my mom reminds me every time, remember how much you used to love Bruce? And I was like now I'm like, no, I don't remember shit. All I remember listening to back in the day was like Led Zeppelin
Yeah.
and Pink Floyd. But she's like, no, we had this like live video cassette of Bruce Springsteen and you kept playing it over and over and over again. I'm like, I listen to Bruce Springsteen now and I'm like, fuck, I don't know why I liked him. He's very mid.
I don't have an opinion on him.
No opinion for me. I don't listen to him enough.
Tool. Only
There
at
we
32.
go. Yeah.
Baby, let's go. I fucking
Top 50 for
love
sure.
Tool.
I feel like Cutlass is about to spit some controversy here. Let me get you on the main screen for a second. Go ahead. You're full. You're the full picture right now on what people will see.
I think. I'm going to say this. I don't get it. I don't understand why people think that they are so great. It's all very simple.
What?
But this guy's fucking to Sweet Home Alabama.
I think that for the time, it wasn't anything too crazy.
What? Okay,
And
sorry.
I think
I'll let you go.
that vocally, yes, I like it. As far as the rest of the band goes, they wouldn't have been anything special at all if it
Weird.
wasn't.
Okay,
What?
I'm gonna put Bird up.
Yeah. I want you to tell me why you think the band has anything good other than fucking I can't even remember his fucking name.
Maynard James Keenan.
Yeah, Maynard Keenan. Why is the band anything other than him?
They were revolutionary of their fucking time. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
How?
What other band sounded like them at the time? Name
Because
one.
of who?
What do you mean because of who?
Because of Maynard. That's it.
No.
He was the band. The band
He
didn't
was
sound
not.
like anything special. Listen to me. I can learn any of their songs in 5 minutes.
Okay, I can learn a Day to Remember song in 5 minutes. Does that make them garbage? No.
It's not revolutionary. That's
It
what I'm
is.
trying to
It's
say.
absolute. The way they made music and their time signature was unlike anything else. No other band had done anything at that time. Adam Jones is an insane guitarist. Danny Carey is one of the best drummers of all time. I mean, Neil Peart's number 1, but Danny Carey's in the top 5.
Agree to disagree.
All right. Sorry to get heated. And like, if you would have said like, well, their fan base sucks, I would have been like, yeah, their fan base absolutely sucks because they're like, dude, the Fibonacci sequence, dude, and their songs, dude, it's so crazy. And they're like, I see myself, I open my third eye. Like, yeah, their fan base is fucking terrible. But like, I love Tool as a band. They're so fucking good, and so their newer shit's not that great. I will agree. It seems kind of lazy compared to like Opiate, but I don't know. I fucking love Tool. I've seen them live twice. They were my first concert I ever went to. Both times they just threw it down.
See, my thing from a outside point of view of not ever playing music is when I've heard Tool, I agree with what Bird's saying. I don't know if I've heard bands that are like Tool. But I know that I don't have as much of a variety in rock as a whole as the rest of my counterparts on the show. So like as a I guess commoner in the rock genre, I've always liked Tool. But I don't know how to play music, so I hear, one of their main popular songs, I'm like, that sounds fucking crazy. I've never heard that before, and I like it.
Yeah. I don't know. I will literally listen to everything. I don't just say I hate things just to say I hate things. And me and my wife have gotten in arguments over this because I literally only listen to the band. I don't listen to the vocals or what anybody says in any of their songs. I only listen to the band, and I think it's Tool, as far as a band, subpar.
I mean, I could give you a
Very,
recommendation,
very
but
overrated.
listen to 10,000 Days. Like, that album was the album that I think it's their best album. That and Lateralis, but
All right, Hammond, where are you at? We'll move on.
Oh, with Tool, I'm in stagnant water. Like, I don't diss them, and I'm not like, fuck yeah, Tool is like absolutely amazing. Like, do I think they're talented as fuck? I think they deserve to be on top 50, but I don't like listen to them on a regular basis.
Okay. All right, 31.
But I feel like they're talented.
Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, I fuck.
Resurgence lately?
fuck.
See, can I just say something? Fleetwood Mac? Yes. 100% yes. They deserve to be on top 50.
Yeah, I agree. It was so funny. I have a funny story about Fleetwood Mac. My grandma, who I have said this before, I haven't said it on this podcast, but she's still alive, but not really able to speak anymore. She knew a lot of people, including such names as God, I just lost it. My whole entire tangent. The Colt 45 guy.
Afro Man?
Yeah, she was like friends with Afro Man. Just weird shit. Huge stoner her whole life. And she showed me Fleetwood Mac when I was like 6 or 7. And I'm like, this shit's fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Little did I know it was just because my grandma was a huge stoner.
Fuck yeah.
Shout out grandma. All right, third page here. If it loads. Classic rock. Nirvana in 30.
Out of top 50. I'm sorry. That's all I'm going to say.
Out of top 50.
Get the fuck out of top 50.
See, I would take what Cutlass said about Tool and apply it to Nirvana. Is how I look at it.
Yeah. Overrated. I know Bird likes Nirvana, and I'm sorry, Bird. But
I like Nirvana.
I think it's over fucking rated.
I just don't think they should be in the 30s. I think they should probably be in the 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. My thing kind of, we talked about Nirvana in the last episode, right? It's Nirvana has gone away. I mean, obviously the band doesn't exist anymore, but I always felt they were more of an aesthetic than a movement. You know, like like everyone's like, oh, they're grunge. They're what killed 80s rock or whatever. And it's like, is that really true? Probably not.
But there was so much more to grunge, than
what
Nirvana.
Yeah.
Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam,
exactly.
Soundgarden.
That's what I mean. That they're like overrated. Like when people think about grunge, they think about Nirvana. But there's so much like better bands that were in that era than fucking Nirvana.
Exactly what I was trying to say. Yeah, they were,
People that say Nirvana, as far as like when they think back and they think about grunge and they say Nirvana, it's because they literally know nothing else other than what the TV showed them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would have rather have had Alice in Chains in that spot than Nirvana.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Judas Priest at 29.
Absolutely deserve to be in the top 50.
Yeah, I like that one.
Not my.
We also covered Breaking the Law in our old band.
Very true. I saw Judas Priest. It was a pretty cool show. Rob Halford came out on a fucking Harley, wearing his full leather head to toe, played Hellbent for Leather. Dude, it was so fucking cool. That's all I gotta say.
Genesis, who we watched the creepy Muppet puppet video on last episode.
What the fuck?
So that was Phil Collins' band, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that I don't know. Like I know we know who Genesis is, right? But maybe this is a generational gap where we don't understand their impact, because I didn't really realize that they were even ever talked about in a top 50 scenario.
Right. I mean, I know Phil Collins, but as far as Genesis, I've never even heard of it.
Yeah. I've heard of Genesis, and I know who Phil Collins is, but
Land of Confusion. That's the song that they're famous for.
Phil Collins is fucking iconic, though.
Yeah. 27, Motorhead.
Oh, I was going to say something real quick about Genesis. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Genesis and Phil Collins, you just put distortion to their music, you got Disturbed.
It's true. Maybe that's why they covered their music.
They sound very similar. And it's all right. I like it.
Motorhead, 27.
Yeah.
Motorhead. Everybody only knows one song by Motorhead. Ace of Spades. That's it. That's all anybody knows. I guarantee you, we lined up fucking 200 people. 80%. I'm gonna actually say this: 95% people would say Ace of Spades, and that's all they would know.
Like our generation.
You're probably not wrong on that.
I wouldn't say top 50, just because literally most people know Ace of Spades, and that's it.
All right. That's fair.
Foo Fighters.
Fuck. Yes, dude. Foo Fighters fuck so hard.
Okay. I very much dislike Nirvana. Don't like them. Foo Fighters, I fuck with.
Dude, I fucking love Foo Fighters.
Oh, yeah.
I fuck with Foo Fighters, dude.
Dude, like junior high Foo Fighters, bro.
Yeah.
Come on now. Watching like the music videos on TV, like on VH1 and MTV before school started, like the countdowns and shit. And Foo Fighters is always on those fucking top countdowns, bro.
Wait, bring him up. Bring him up.
Bring me up.
I got him.
I don't have very many vinyls, but this one holds a special place in my heart. It's their greatest hits, sure, but like, dude, I fucking love this record. And like all the artwork in it is really cool. The pictures, like, it's a shame Taylor Hawkins died, man.
Yeah, a little weird.
Really sucks.
A little weird.
Is there
We'll conspiracy about that one day.
is there a conspiracy around him? I mean,
I'm
there's a lot.
sure.
There's a lot around Cobain. So, all right, you two at 25.
Get him the
Nope.
fuck
Get him
out
out of here.
Fuck
Fuck
off.
him.
I've never liked you two. I don't get the appeal.
You know what'd be
Fuck off,
cool?
Bono.
You know what'd be cool actually? You know what'd
Fuck
really
off.
be cool? Is if Bono got a double-sided dildo, put one end in his butt, and the other end in, you know, any other one of his bandmates' butt.
Oh,
And
I
then
was gonna
release
say
that.
that open mouth that we're all looking at.
A big
Oh,
enough
yeah.
one that it wraps from his butt to his mouth. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah.
That
Bon
works.
Jovi at 24.
I would rather Bon Jovi be at 25 because that would mean that they were halfway there.
Hey, that's good.
Fucking. That's a knee sniper right there, kids.
I fuck with Bon Jovi, dude. They're a
Yeah.
good band. They're a band that you can fucking be at the bar. That shit comes on. You guys are all drunk, and you guys are like, "We're halfway there." Oh, living on a prayer.
Dude,
Everybody,
yeah, like,
everybody gets into that, you know.
fucking, it's just nostalgic for me. Like we like at Lagoon riding on those swings, spinning around, and that song comes on, and like all the homies were just fucking like screaming it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
They belong. They belong.
Yeah.
Bird?
I don't think they should. No.
Hmm.
It's kind of the same thing, like with like what he said about Motorhead. Like,
Well, it's like everyone only knows that song.
yeah,
Yeah.
But that's not true, though. I guarantee you play.
I can't name any other Bon Jovi song.
You give
Yeah,
love a bad name. That's one right
I guess
there.
you're right, but I will say this though: if I guarantee you, if I played their top 5 most played songs on Spotify,
Oh, I've
you would
heard
know
them
every
for
single
sure.
one of them.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
23, David Bowie.
yes, 1,000% yes.
We know that guy fucks.
Oh yeah.
He is trisexual.
Mhm.
I will say, yeah, guy fucks.
He is trisexual.
I'll be honest with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and pull myself out of this one because I don't know if I could tell you one thing David Bowie's done besides Labyrinth. And that's on
man.
me. That's on me, but I don't know. It just was never around when I was, you know, because like my dad's a big 80s rock guy. Like,
Mm-hmm.
grew up with it. You know, he's also one of those low-key genius dudes that can just rattle weird information. So like,
Right.
I'll be like, hey, what year did this band release this song? He'll be like, well, it actually came out on March 15th of 1987 on this album. I'm like,
What
all right,
the
Dad,
fuck?
calm down. Yeah, he's just that type of brain.
Holy moly.
But
I'm gonna say this about Bowie. Okay. I think as far as most influential bands, I'm gonna say yes, he deserves to be on this list only because I mean, obviously, probably none of us were around, like, you know, or into anything whenever this guy was popping off. But every single person that is older than us that knows anything about music is going to say David Bowie and the Beatles
Yeah.
immediately.
Elton John.
So that, yeah,
Yeah.
Elton John. Yeah, that he has to be in there.
Fair. Bird, Hammond.
I agree.
I just
Completely.
absolutely love David Bowie. Like, as an actor, as a musician, I think dude's nuts. He's just
Was he the first? I mean,
And he's dancing in the street, dog. Come on.
dancing in the street with Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
Shit, dog.
Come on, man.
Was he probably one of the first like big musicians who also became a ginormous movie star? He's got to be one of the earliest, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe I don't know.
I can't.
Just a
I can't
weird
think
thing.
of any off the top of my head right now. Like other than him.
Yeah, I really can't either. I think it would have to be just him that
Yeah.
I could think of.
Hell yeah! All right, 22. Thin Lizzy.
I've
What
heard
the
of Thin
fuck?
Lizzy, but I don't know any of
Top-
their shit.
Top 50? No, but Thin Lizzy is awesome.
Don't get that confused with my other nickname, Thin Glizzy.
My alias, Thin Glizzy.
I'm not familiar with them at all.
Yeah, I mean top 50. I wouldn't say top 50, but they got some good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Bob Dylan at 21.
I don't like Bob Dylan.
I don't either.
Cutlass.
I never could get into it.
I think Cutlass is frying some chicken right now, so we'll go ahead and assume that he also doesn't like Bob Dylan. We'll ask him when he gets back. Let's go over to page 4. Hello, computer.
Hello?
Hello.
Am I still here? Hello?
Yeah,
Howdy.
I hear you.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Sorry, I was frying some chicken. That's
You heard
hilarious.
that? Bob Dylan. Yay or nay? 21.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Does not deserve to be there at all.
20. Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
I mean, for what he's done, what he did, I think, yeah.
It's just yeah.
But speaking of cool grandmas, my grandma did smoke weed with Jimi Hendrix.
Yo, that's so tight.
So
yeah.
back in the day, Lagoon used to be like, they used to have artists come and perform there. My grandma went and saw Jimi Hendrix play at Lagoon and then got stoned with him at Lagoon.
Wow.
That's nuts.
I'll be.
Oh, Cutlass. Lagoon is like our local amusement park.
Nice.
Roller coasters. and
Okay,
shit.
so this is top 50 best rock bands of all time. I just want to make this clear while I say this. I'm going to say no as far as best rock bands of all time, but I will say yes as I feel like Jimi Hendrix is probably one of the most inspirational guitarists of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel
agree.
like he deserves to be on top 50 more than Leonard Skinner.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Easy. And you too. And
Then yeah, yeah.
I feel like if Jimi Hendrix is on this list, you two should never be anywhere near him.
Yeah.
19 is yes.
Never heard of him.
No idea.
18, the Eagles.
Whack.
I knew Bird was gonna say that.
I fucking love the Eagles. I love that every single one of those people in that band are talented. I stand by that. Every single person in that band can play an instrument and sing. They fucking every single song is sung by a different member of that band. They're all multi-talented. I believe that they are fucking, yes, they deserve to be on that list 100%.
So you have such a different outlook on music, because I think like I said earlier, I have like more of a commoner's enjoyment of rock. To me, it's weird that you don't like CCR but you love the Eagles. In my head, because like if I'm playing a playlist of like that generation of rock, they're all gonna be on there together. And
Yeah.
Like I don't know. That's just how I look at this rock in particular. Once we start doing like a top 50 best and worst like rap music, then I can kind of put my input a little bit deeper because I'm a little bit more involved there. But
We should do that next time. That'd be good.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Down.
Oh.
Ham and Eagles. What do you?
I mean, everyone knows the Eagles. Everyone knows a lot of their songs. I think they deserve to be on top 50. Do I listen to them a bunch personally? No. Do I think they deserve it? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I
They're
think.
pretty,
I think
like
it should be
Cutlass
top
was saying, like they're pretty talented.
Aerosmith at 17.
Get him out.
Get them out.
Get him out.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I like this fucking bodysuit he's got going on though. It's
Yeah.
kinda, that's something.
I will say this: they all fucked.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
get them out. That's all they did.
All I care about is this line right here. When they bridge that gap of rap and rock.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Pretty cool.
I give him props for that. Yes.
That music video is great. You get to see both worlds of that time.
Mhm.
It inspired Public Enemy and Anthrax to do a song. Like,
Yeah.
But also with MTV being at where it was during that time, it could have been any of the top fucking rock bands that did a thing with Run DMC. It just happened to be them.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
16 Kiss. We talked a lot
Get
about
'em.
Kiss last time.
Get them the fuck out of here.
Overrated, dude. I know Bird so I know Bird, you like him.
They should be on this list, but I don't think they should be this high.
I mean, like, I don't know. Yeah, they deserve a spot on the list, but I personally think they're overrated.
Trash.
If this was a top 50 most influential bands of all time,
Yes.
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 Kiss could be top 10 maybe.
Yeah.
Best rock bands? I don't think so.
No.
But they fuck,
Fair.
so I mean, I respect that.
Oh yeah, they're
They can
yeah,
make, like, a
huge. Like
tree
you were
and get the
saying,
fuck outta
huge
here.
influence.
Yeah. Van Halen, 15.
I like Van Halen.
I'm gonna say this.
I like Van Halen.
I'm gonna say this. Van Halen was before my time. Listened to him a little bit. More and more I got into that style of music. I can really appreciate what they do.
I like Van Halen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bird, yeah.
Agreed.
Okay. Def Leppard.
Oh my, fucking hate Def Leppard.
Let's dive into it.
Leppard, dude. I can't, man.
Every
Like-
single person in Def Leppard fucks.
Yeah.
I know. Dude, it's just like
To
it's
this day, they fuck.
it's like the same thing I said with Kiss, just super overrated, just constantly on the radio, like just all the time. I just can't, man.
I have
I
a
don't see
bad
the appeal.
I have a bad memory associated with Def Leppard, and Hammond was there. I did get not arrested. Did I get arrested? At
No,
Def Leppard?
you got to. Well, you were arrested, but they just gave you like a ticket.
Yeah.
But, like you were
yeah,
able to
the
come
little-
back to us.
Yeah, so Hammond bought me a beer. Very nice of him. And I wasn't old, and I was like 2 months or 3 months away from being 21, so I couldn't buy my own. And yeah, he hands me my beer, and as soon as I go to take a sip, right off the top of the foam, I get a dude, like two dudes that are dressed like a bunch of Chads, like, "Hey, look, where's your wristband? Where's your wristband?" And I just ignoring them, like, "Dude, fuck off! I'm listening to Def Leppard." And then they were like, "We're undercover." They pulled out their badges, and I was like, "Oh my god!" But yeah, luckily they didn't search me because I had, I think, 3 or 4 joints in my pocket. So all I got was an alcohol ticket.
That's not bad.
Yeah, we saw Kiss and Def Leppard at the same time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, so I've seen them both live too.
Was Kiss any good live?
Yeah, I
Yeah?
thought they were good.
Huh. All right, let's see here. The Who.
Pretty easy to be good playing that kind of music. The Who. This one, I am not gonna lie. Never been interested in them. Haven't listened to a lot of them.
Same. I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I've obviously heard a bunch about them, and they were like obviously big. Like a lot of people, like big influencers.
Mm-hmm.
But
I couldn't tell you a song off the top of my head.
and
so-
I couldn't tell you a single one.
Bird.
Bird
either.
probably might.
I think for what they did at that time, they do belong on this list.
Okay. 13 though.
I'll agree with you, Bird.
13, maybe top 30.
Okay.
Not 13 though.
12. Guns N' Roses.
My mom would agree.
My mom would 100% agree. My mom saw them like fucking 80 times.
I think every
So-
mom from the 80s would agree. They all wanted
Yeah.
to fuck Axel so bad.
Yep.
I wish my mom was awake. I'd call her and have her come down and say what she
Yeah, right.
Yeah, my mom's seen them millions of times. I've heard every single one of their songs. I've had all of their CDs. I
Yeah.
know. Yeah. I would say yes.
I
But
think
that's just
they're
because
I think they're a little high, but I agree that they should be on the top 50.
Yeah.
But like in the
Yeah.
in the top 20s, like I don't know, like they're almost top 10 on this list. I wouldn't put them that high.
If I'm picking like a '80s hair band that we just covered, like them, Aerosmith, and some of these other
Yeah.
ones. I'm
Oh,
picking Guns N'
they would.
Roses.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
I lied. I would always personally pick Motley Crue, but Guns N'
Oh, I
Roses.
forgot. Yeah,
probably
Motley Crue.
second.
Yeah, if it was between those two, Motley Crue would win in my book for sure.
Yeah, I'll say this because I did see Motley Crue not recently, but in the last few years, they
I
were
have as
terrible
well.
live.
I saw him like
Oh.
5 years ago live. It was like probably like 5+ years ago.
When they
And
did
it's-
their little goodbye tour, they're like,
Mm-hmm.
you probably saw them the same time I did.
Yeah.
It was subpar.
11, Deep Purple. I don't know who that is.
Smoke on the Water.
Yeah. First guitar song I ever learned.
Yeah, the first song everybody learns.
Right.
I'm gonna say yes because it's the first song everybody's ever learned.
I'll agree with that. But I mean, we all know. I mean, we could take a couple of guesses what's going to be in the top 10. I know Black Sabbath or Ozzy Osbourne is
yeah.
going to be up there.
Mhm.
Metallica is going to be
Zeppelin.
there. Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd,
Beatles.
Beatles for sure.
Beatles is gonna be number one.
Maybe.
Yeah, they probably. Do you think Elton John makes top 10?
Number one overrated.
I think Elton John will probably get 6.
I agree. Hammond, we will talk about that more. All right, let's get into the final page, our top 10, if it's going to load. It seems like this website kind of just wants to fuck off sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, do the thing. Do the thing. In this moment of silence, this episode of Tres Papes is sponsored by Gohammin merch.
Yep.
Hey.
All right, number 10, Iron Maiden.
Oh,
I fuck with Iron Maiden hard. I fuck with Iron Maiden hard. Dude, for 80s, like for the time, they were fucking iconic.
I
And they
don't
were,
have
like-
an opinion. I
like-
don't know anything about them, so I'll let
Dude,
you
even
guys.
and they're just like I personally just think they're talented as fuck. Like those vocals, dude, like as far as, and even the rest of the band are great as well, but he has one of those voices that it's like you hear his fucking voice and you immediately know what band it is.
So
Oh, yeah.
Like you cannot mistake that voice.
I have a question that this isn't necessarily associated with Iron Maiden, but I haven't listened to any of their music either. But what is Greta Van Fleet, and why does everyone talk about him now?
Greta Van Fleet has nothing to do with Iron Maiden. They're more of like
That's what I said. Yeah,
Yeah, they're more like
the picture made me think of them.
fuck. What's the band? What's the band that they're exactly like? Stairway to
Zeppelin?
Heaven.
Zeppelin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zeppelin.
Yeah, they're like that. That's basically what they sound like is Led Zeppelin.
Is that why they're so
but-
popular now?
But I think so. But Greta Van Fleet is actually fucking nasty. Like they are so good live. They're so good on all. Like you can't go wrong with one of their songs. Honestly, it's so nostalgic. That's why people love them.
Okay.
Like
Alright.
it's an identical copy of fucking Zeppelin, pretty much.
Interesting. All right, so Iron Maiden, I think the three of us are a yes. Metallica, number 9.
Get them the fuck out of here.
100%.
They belong
100%.
right. Yeah, they belong around
Where
there.
they're at. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to rock, thrash, like that kind of shit, they 100% deserve to be in the top 10. They're fucking insane. Like, yeah.
This is the worst
We-
picture I've seen.
We have played a lot of Metallica in our day.
I like Metallica. That's all.
Back then we were like Metallica, and now today we're like Metallica.
The one thing
I'll tell you this: you play a song by Metallica, any song you want. I guarantee you, I know exactly all the words. I just don't like them.
Okay.
Hey, that's fine.
I think the one thing that I have to give props to Metallica about is they're the only. Well, I don't want to say only because that's a broad statement, but they're one of the only bands that I can think of from the 80s hair genre that has outlasted, and still producing music that people enjoy.
Right.
And that's something that I think is impressive to me.
Yeah, I mean, after the Black Album, get fucked, but like everything
Yeah.
before, like iconic as hell.
All right, number 8, the Rolling Stones.
Get him out of here.
I don't listen to them, but obviously, I think they deserve their spot. I just don't. It's not my style. Like, I don't listen to them, but I mean, they're rolling around the same time as Led Zeppelin and Beatles and all that good stuff. And
See,
I'll tell you this right now. Every movie that makes fun of this style of music is directly making their fucking characters off of these guys right here.
Yeah. I think I watched these dudes talk about the Rolling Stones. They were some old heads. They're like in their 50s and 60s. And their whole entire thing is like, a lot of people won't understand the Rolling Stones now because that was considered to be the extreme edge of edginess, right? Like, they were doing shit that people were like, no way. Kind of like how when we look back at Elvis and we're like, was Elvis really that edgy? But back then, no one had tight jeans on and thrusting the air because that was so like, yeah.
Yeah. You watch those gyrations.
Yeah, like that was so edgy. And we look back at like Mick Jagger and like the Rolling Stones now, and we're like, that shit's corny as fuck. But during the time, it was like, dude, these guys are, whoa, like, really...
Yeah, this dude's flinging his dick on my face.
Yeah. So
now you watch a music video on a podcast and you actually see a dick.
Yeah. The hog. Hashtag pause on the hog, dude.
Yeah, pause on the hog.
All right. 7, Black Sabbath. Good call, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they should be there.
100%.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
No.
Woo.
6, the Beatles. Wow. I thought they would be number 1. Yeah, get them the fuck out of here.
Sorry, Bird.
This is the first one that I'll be rude about. I just don't get it. But, okay.
Me either.
The flip back side of it is, if we're talking most influential bands of all time, they're number 1.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as far as their influence, like, it's, that's bar none. But I think they're overrated as fuck.
Is it actual influence or is it people consuming television?
They
were definitely pressed. I mean, yeah, it's yeah.
Like, if you talk about what an influencer is today, it's pushing numbers and pushing people to think something's good even if it's not. I think they were the number 1 of that.
And most people, as in us, wouldn't fall for that shit.
No, that's what I'm saying, though, is like, in their time, though, yes. Because they couldn't pull out a cell phone and look at, like, 100 different bands and be like, oh, wow. It was like, you listen to the Beatles because that's what their fucking was.
I'm gonna full screen Bird because he's cracking his.
Yeah, no. I'm waiting for. Yeah, I wanted to give Bird his opportunity.
Tell us what you want while your dog pisses on that chair back there. Ha! Gotcha.
She probably needs to go. After we finish this list, I am gonna have to take her out. So,
okay.
But I don't. I'm outnumbered. I don't know what to say except
feel free. I won't judge. I don't think anyone here's gonna judge.
I mean, you look. Okay, so you look at the album or listen to the album Help or Hard Day's Night, and you see the transition from like what they used to play to like Rubber Soul and Sgt. Pepper's. Like, they've gone through a bunch of like musical changes, and like it's all good. It all hits. And I mean, Rubber Soul is my favorite album, and it's just the diversity of that album is so insanely good. And
I'm gonna combat what you just said with what my wife's grandpa said about the Beatles. And this should sum up everything. This is a direct quote. Play 4 chords, make $1 million. That's all they had to do. Just because of their name alone. They had to have no talent at all, play 4 chords, make $1 million. That's all they did.
Look, Ringo was probably the least talented member in the band. He was the drummer.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Exactly.
I think one thing to combat what you're saying, though, is, again, given the time. because I personally don't think that people were picking up the guitar like they were in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and even now. So like talent is so much less. Like we'll compare it to gaming,
Yeah.
right? I thought I was hot shit when I played Modern Warfare 2 20 years ago, and now I play with kids now who make me look like I'm a fucking idiot. So
Yeah.
I think that like they were talented for the time because there just wasn't that much variety of talent around.
I mean, I'm gonna like
Yeah.
Paul McCartney is a mid bass player. He's a great singer. I don't like Paul McCartney. John Lennon, great songwriter, great singer, and then George Harrison is just an amazing guitarist. Like if you go and like look at just George Harrison when he went off and did his own solo shit, so good. Like they were all incredibly talented musicians. Even Ringo went off and did some like his own solo shit. It wasn't great, but like that's why I said Ringo is probably the least talented. But he even had a few songs where he sung on Beatles tracks, and like it wasn't god awful by any means, but it wasn't John Lennon. But I fucking love the Beatles.
I say this not joking. I would love to take some extracurricular acid
Hey,
and
full screen me real quick. Full screen me real quick. Here you go, Bird.
I can't see you. I can just see me and Top.
oh.
And like the screen that we're all looking at.
Oh, you can't see.
Well, I can see everybody.
Well, if I stop watching, I can. All right.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
gotta stop
cute.
watching. Yeah, you see that?
I love Yellow
know-
Submarine.
Yeah,
A lunchbox?
it's a lunchbox.
That's cute.
Oh,
I love
yeah.
it.
Yeah. It's my wife's.
My wife.
I'll give you that.
See, I was gonna say and not jokingly, I would want to do some acid and listen to the Beatles, because people say that that's how they be. Like a lot of people have said that makes the Beatles better, and I don't know if it's true, but I'd be willing to dive into that and see if it changes my opinion.
Yeah,
sure-
I mean, I would
I'm
just
sure
listen to
taking-
Sgt. Pepper's. Don't listen to any other album on acid.
I'm sure listening to Lisa Lampanelli when you're on mushrooms is better too.
Watching Liar Liar was better.
All right, number 5, AC/DC. Get them out.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
Fuck.
But not you, Opal. You're a good girl.
I disagree with this heavily. I don't get it.
Don't get it.
Yeah, I don't care for AC/DC.
Every single song sounds exactly the same.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Pink Floyd.
Oh,
I agree. I'm a
baby.
fan.
Woo!
They definitely deserve the spot.
No opinion.
All right.
3, Rush.
They're
Yes.
pretty high.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean, I
pretty
agree.
high considering.
I mean, I agree. They definitely belong on the list. They have obviously some of the most talented musicians like in the world. Like fucking Neil Peart is insane. But like, I don't know, top 3, that's pretty crazy.
I think Rush belongs top 10 for sure. 3, no.
I can agree.
Top
I
10,
can agree.
yes.
Yeah.
Rush
Yeah,
is
Rush
nasty,
is
dude.
insane. Like
Yeah.
the talent in that band is dude, like I remember like when we had a band back in the day, and my stepdad at the time was like a huge Rush fan, right? So that's when I got like turned on to Rush for the first time. It was like probably like 6th, 7th grade, and dude, it was like it took me like a little bit for my brain to register like what the fuck was going on in those songs sometimes.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like there is just like how do you guys make that like those sounds? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like how do you do
I'll tell you this. Rush is Michael Jordan. The Beatles are LeBron James.
Alright.
Interesting.
I love Top Space on that.
Yeah, I don't
LeBron James is
yeah, but
the worst.
The Beatles is not the second best band in the world.
In your opinion,
Yeah.
I think Beatles are terrible.
That's exactly what I just said. If you're
Yeah,
comparing,
I also think LeBron James is terrible.
well, that's just wrong. That's silly.
He has a terrible attitude. He's a terrible person, terrible teammate. But anyways, that's just me. Continue.
So was Dennis Rodman, but he was great.
No,
Dennis
that
Rodman. Dennis Rodman's pretty good.
that was wild.
What
Do
happened?
you realize how much of a fucking cunt I would be if I was one of the greatest basketball players of all time? And LeBron was
Yeah.
so not that bad of a guy.
I
He
don't
could be
know,
too.
man.
He could be the worst. He could be a fucking villain, and he just goes out there and plays ball. Like fuck, he's supposed to play ball. All right, 2 Queen.
Oh man, I didn't even think. I forgot about Queen, honestly.
Queen 100% deserves to be on this list.
Yeah.
Number
Yeah.
2,
I agree. I don't see
I'm gonna say
the
Queen is
appeal.
top 5.
I see why they're on the list. I don't personally see the appeal. I understand why they're here though. But I don't like it.
I'm a. If the song's on, if one of their songs are on, cool. If it's not, cool. I agree that they're probably top 5 greatest bands of all time, but I usually don't go out of my way to listen to Queen.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
they're
want to.
talented.
Should we take a stab at who's going to be number 1?
At this point, I have no idea.
Yeah, I thought probably
Thought
the Beatles were.
was
I thought Beatles.
Has Led Zeppelin been said yet?
It's
Though?
might be Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin hasn't been mentioned yet.
Yeah, it's got
It's
to be them,
gonna be
right?
Led Zeppelin. Yeah.
Hold on, let me think for a
Which
second.
I agree in top 5 for sure.
What is this? This is greatest bands of all time, right?
Greatest rock bands of all time.
Greatest rock bands of all time.
And Led Zeppelin hasn't been on the list, so there's no way.
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be Led Zeppelin, dude.
There's no way they'd put Leonard Skinner or
Wait.
or fucking.
Oh, it is. Yep. Yep.
I agree. Top 5, definitely one of the greatest bands of all, like rock bands of all time for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
I think most
Sure.
people would agree with that.
Yeah.
And I don't even listen to them that much, like but I definitely like Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
They're fucking iconic as hell.
I've never met
Yeah,
anyone
I
who
agree.
doesn't enjoy their music.
Yeah, I used to, dude. Bird, do you remember Jake Otrand? Oh no, I
From
don't think you were. I don't think
Yeah,
you were.
no, I remember him. He used to live with you.
Dude, remember because he was like one of the biggest Led Zeppelin fans ever, and I used to talk shit on Led
Top's
Zeppelin.
gonna have to go, Jake. Beep.
Sorry.
Nah, fuck him. Not until he sends that cease and desist.
Yeah. But dude, literally, I used to dude, there was a point at a party when I was talking shit on Led Zeppelin so much that he had me by my collar and like pushed me up against a fridge and was like about to punch me.
Oh, yeah,
Shit
fuck
was
him.
so funny, dude. Like I all the time, and I liked Led Zeppelin, but anytime I was around him, I would just shit on Led Zeppelin all the time.
All right, everybody's gone. We're gonna do a quick game. Okay, this game is gonna be called "What is Cutlass, aka Steven, eating?" Okay, it's a quick game. Whoever guesses this, let me know in the comments, and whoever guesses this, I'll give you something really cool. Here we go. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what it is. You have to just put it in the comments. If you guess what it is that I'm eating, I'll give you a $50 Amazon gift card. I'm gonna give you one hint. It ain't chips. Now on with the episode.
All right, so we're back. We took a little bit of an intermission. Got some drinks, got some snacks, took a pee, took the dog out, and we are going to close out at least Hammond's part tonight. He's got to wake up at the butt crack of dawn. So we want to kind of introduce a new this segment that I think is going to be really fun. Bird came up with it, and basically the idea is like we take our over-encompassing group of friends, gaming friends, all that type of stuff, and we try and narrow them down into characters in mainstream television shows. And this could be cartoons, movies. We're going to do Always Sunny tonight, so there could be a lot of different ones we can do. But since we have Gohammin here, we kind of have to do one tonight and really narrow it down. I think first thing we need to do, though, is figure out, like, who exactly is going to be in this, right? Like, so, Hammond... Oops. Jesus Christ.
We're jamming.
We're jamming.
Cutlass, Bird, Top, Coffer, Uncle Jay, Raw. Is there anyone else that we should throw into this mix?
I think that's probably good for now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
considering time.
Yeah. All right. So we have 7 people that we got to match to 7 Always Sunny characters. And I don't even really know where to begin.
Can I begin?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to start with Dennis. I
Yeah.
think I know who is going to be Dennis.
I think I know who Dennis is too.
It's
I think I
gonna
know who you're gonna say.
it's gonna be Hammond.
I knew it, dude. I fucking knew it.
I'm sorry, but dude, there's so many like different traits and things that just remind me of you in him,
The
and I just can't.
The Golden God.
The Golden God, the man with the Land
Yeah.
Rover.
Have you ever taken people to a boat for the implication?
Oh, I will neither confirm or deny.
I could low key see Hammond having a stockpile of hidden DVDs of every time he's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
So he's got the Dennis system, but I think Hammond has his own Hammond system
Mhm.
of how to fuck and like how to get the puss.
Dude, I knew you were gonna say that, and I can't disagree.
I hope it's not offensive. It's really not meant to be offensive.
No.
I
Okay.
100% know who Mac is.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna say Mac would be Austin.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he a closet
Really?
homosexual?
I'm gonna say yeah.
I'm a little surprised.
Who'd you think?
I would have probably picked you to be Mac. Not because of the closet
Yeah,
homosexuality,
Why?
because you're just kind of a goofball. Like you're silly.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
you
out
were
of anybody,
Charlie.
I mean, I don't want to pick myself, but I think I would be Charlie.
Yeah, I could see Charlie. No.
I tell you, 100% top is
Coffer
Frank.
Or Cutlass, or Coffer or Cutlass it would be Charlie. I think in my mind.
I'm Frank. That is the greatest compliment I've ever had in my life.
I would
You would
agree.
100% be
Yeah,
Frank.
You gotta be Frank, dog.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love it. I'll be Frank 100%.
You're so fucking like the shit you say sometimes, and like just how like off the wall, like just randomly you say something, and I'm like, what? You're 100% Frank.
Yeah. Businessman turned fucking Nightcrawler degenerate.
Yeah.
Fucking rum ham.
Dude, I fucking love rum ham.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on. Before we go on, I don't know if I agree with Cutlass's Mac.
Okay. But now that he said raw, I kind of feel it. I'm kind of starting to see it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see.
Raw would be the first to try to learn any sort of combat.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's like some fucking. Look at me. Look at me. Look how muscle I am.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Rosmac.
Yeah.
Is Raw
Rosmac.
Is Raw religious? Because I'd really put it like nail on the head. Because Mac's like a hardcore Catholic, but he's also like not.
I wouldn't say he's hardcore Catholic, but I would say he's very reserved on his opinions on things like religion.
Okay. Yeah, I could.
He's one of those guys that would rather not put it out there what he believes or not believes.
Okay. How is Bird not Bird though?
How is Bird not Bird?
Yeah.
Sweet D.
Yeah, she's a bird.
Oh yeah, sweet tea.
Here's the ultimate question: who would go get crack multiple times?
Bird.
God damn it.
He might be D dog.
Bird is sweet D, dude.
But to be fair, Dennis also was in that same boat. But would you see Hammond going to get crack?
I could see Hammond doing a lot of things.
Actually, I would probably do too afraid to do crack. I have crippling anxiety.
Okay.
I've done cocaine before though.
I think that's built in. I think that's actually Dennis's character. Though. I think it's actually doesn't he have anxiety?
Probably.
It's one of his like hidden things.
Do you have super bad ADHD too?
No,
Ah.
he's
Or
built
no,
a
not
shell.
No, I mean I not ADHD, OCD. OCD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of his
Because
DVDs
I
are
actually
organized.
have like medically bad OCD.
Mm. Yeah, I think okay. I think Hammond's for sure Dennis.
Yeah.
I think I'll take
Raw.
Frank for sure.
Yeah, top is Frank. Bird is definitely sweet D.
Yeah.
Raw
just
is
don't agree
Raw
with
is
that.
Mac.
It cuts Charlie.
I'll be
He's
Charlie.
He's
I'm
your
down to be
fucking
Charlie.
favorite.
Okay, but we have Uncle Jay and we have Coffer.
Yeah, they don't matter.
Damn.
I'm just kidding.
Wait, scroll down. Scroll down.
Yo,
Should we make
don't
Uncle
disrespect.
Jake?
I'll show you which one Coffer is. It's right there. Liam.
the McFoyle?
Coffer is totally Liam, bro. 100%.
I feel like
has
he's
to
got to be who's the nicest character in Always Sunny though. That's got to be
The army guy. The army guy that wears
Oh.
shorts that Sweet D dates and leaves him in a hot car.
Oh wait, it's totally him. Yeah.
That's Coffer for sure, dude.
Oh, totally.
Oh shit.
So
Oh
who's
my
Uncle
God.
Jay?
Uncle Jay could be. So, I don't want to say Cricket.
No.
I think Uncle Jay's Cricket, dude. Go up.
I was thinking I don't want to because it seems mean, but it's not meant to be mean.
Go up. Wait, go.
Was Uncle Jay ever like a very religious man?
No.
Yeah. I don't.
This can't be Uncle Jay.
Cricket. Dude.
No, it's not Uncle Jay. No.
I mean, if you knew Uncle Jay back when I knew Uncle Jay.
Well, yeah.
I still to this day think Rickety Cricket is the best character development of any show ever.
Oh shit.
Totally.
I'm trying to think of who Uncle Jay would be.
Can't be Artemis. That'd be fucked.
Or Bill Ponderosa.
Oop.
Not in terms of looks, but in terms of there's an episode where they try no, actually no, I take it back. Sorry. I just thought about it more. He's not Bill.
Yeah, I don't feel like I know Uncle Jay enough. All I can see is what character would say, "What's going on?"
Yeah, right.
I'm just trying to think what character could take 9 dabs and still function.
Yeah.
Cricket.
All right. That's a good point.
Holy shit.
Wait, so we're saying Liam's fucking Coffer?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the army
Yeah,
guy.
dude.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, the army
Yeah,
guy.
he's the army guy, the super nice one.
The
Yeah.
That's
sol-
the
is it
funniest
Vince
scene
Smith?
ever.
Yeah.
Yes, the soldier.
Oh.
It's so fucking funny.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
him.
That's Coffer, dude.
Oh my god.
Look at him. He's so excited, and she's like, "What the
I
fuck?"
love that scene right there.
Yeah.
Look, I'm a frog.
That's 100% Coffer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the saddest thing though is when he gets left in the car and he's just sitting there with the windows rolled up. And I think it was Dennis that was like, "Is he just sitting in the car with the windows rolled up? The car's not on." And it's like insanely hot, and she's like, "Oh, he's fine," and he's just profusely sweating, not even moving. And he's just like looks out the window and sees everybody looking at him, and he's like, "Hey, hey!" So funny. Oh my god, poor Coffer.
All right. So Hammond's Dennis.
Yep.
We got Raw as Mac, me as Charlie, Bird is Sweet D, Top is Frank.
Bird hates that so bad.
Dude, Bird is 100% Sweet D.
How? I'm not ambitious at all. I'm not trying to fuck anybody that gives me attention.
Yeah,
True.
but you are a bird.
I am a bird. That's the
You are
only
a bird
point.
that likes crack.
Yeah, dude.
Liked crack.
Yeah.
Coffer's the soldier. Uncle Jay is cricket. I like that list.
That's pretty good.
Artemis is that dude who won the Dead by Daylight tournament because we all fucking hate him.
Yeah.
Shout outs.
Shout out.
Okay, do you want to stay around and do the Ed, Ed and Eddie one really quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Because I feel like this one just has some really...
I 100% know who Hammond is right off the rip.
Okay.
It's Eddie. It's
I was
Eddie, huh?
gonna- I was going to say Kevin, but...
Oh. You know, I
Kevin
can.
Fox, dude.
He is pretty cool. He is a cool
Kevin
guy.
Fox.
Nerds!
Nerds.
Hammond would be the guy on his fucking Schwinn bicycle, fucking calling everybody nerds with his backwards hat.
Flicking a
Facts.
quarter over and over again.
Yep.
Sucking
All
on
right.
jawbreakers.
Eric would be Jimmy.
Eric is
Yep.
on
Yep.
Jimmy. Or playing, or like,
Or Blake, he doesn't
Yeah.
do anything. He's a piece of wood.
Damn, dog.
You know what, dude? I have it. Bird,
What you got?
Bird is Johnny, and Eric is Plank.
So here's where my head was, okay? I put myself as Eddie because I always come up with dumb shit plans that never work out. Cutlass is Double D. I put Hammond as Kevin. I put Bird as Ed because everyone fucking loves Ed.
True.
I had Coffer as Jimmy.
Oh
And
god.
I had Uncle Jay as Rolf.
Yep.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
What about
Raw?
about Raw though? Yeah.
Raw was the hardest one because I was like, is Raw Kevin? But like,
Raw's the three chicks.
the Kanker sisters. Does Raw have a temper? He could totally be Sarah.
Oh, Raw could be Sarah.
Yeah.
That little shithead. Yeah, Raw's Sarah. 100%. Complete opposite of Jimmy.
Complete
But for some reason, they get along great.
Mhm.
Yep.
Well, shit.
Dude, that was...
Oh,
you nailed
God.
that one.
That was funny. That was
Yeah,
fun,
you
too.
nailed that one.
Dude, and there's so many shows that I'm sure that we've all watched that we can do the same shit.
Oh yeah.
Even video games too. Like if we wanted to be like, well, who's gonna be? I don't know.
Yeah, you guys could do that endlessly.
All right, Hammond. Well, we know that you need to get to bed here, so I'm gonna give
Yeah,
you
I
the main.
probably should.
I'm gonna give you the main screen. Go ahead and shout out everything you'd like to shout out before you head out, and then go ahead and we'll get you out of here for the night.
Shit. Well, I'm Gohammin across YouTube and Twitch and Ticker Talk, Gohammin Games. I don't stream as much as I used to, but yeah, if you like to laugh and watch dumb clips, come check me out.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Links will be down below for him. He has beautiful merch. Go check out the merch.
Hell yeah.
And eyes.
And oh yeah. Get lost.
Yeah,
Check
they're
out
nice.
that fucking shirt.
They're a
dude.
nice shit, Brown.
All right, well, Hammond, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us for a couple hours. I'm sure they'll be back on very soon because, you know, you're fucking Hammond and yeah.
Well, no, thanks for having me, you guys. This is actually a lot of fun. I'm super stoked. Can't wait to see you guys' next episode.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dog.
All right, man.
All right, brothers.
Take it easy.
I'm going to hit the sack and go to bed.
Peace
Love
out,
you,
brother.
bye.
Peace.
And then,
Oh boy.
then it was the Papas.
What a cool first guest, man.
Yeah,
That was fun.
that was a good episode. I'm trying to think of something off the top of my head as far as like another show we could do because that is kind of fun.
That was super fun. You fucking nailed it, honestly.
Let's see. My mind goes to cartoons, but I don't know a lot of cartoons that have like 7 fairly prominent characters.
Yeah.
Mm.
We should do Rugrats.
Oh, hey, or Hey Arnold next.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get a picture of all the Rugrats. My problem is I'm not going to know their names.
I know all of them. I got you.
Yeah.
We got Phil, Lil, Tommy, Chucky, Cynthia. I think that's it for the babies, right?
Yeah.
And then we got Stu. Dude, I love Stu. Back then, like watching Rugrats as a kid, I always hated Stu. But then I grew up and now I am Stu.
So I don't know if I'm going to give much of an input here because I don't know. I watch the Rugrats, but I don't really know who I think people would be.
I feel like we all know who Coffer is. Let's all say it on the count of 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Redhead.
Chucky.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Easy.
I think Bird's got to be Tommy.
Oh, I was gonna say you as Tommy.
I was gonna say you as Tommy as well.
Oh, fuck.
The brains of the operation.
Yeah, the brains, the go getter.
Yep.
We could
I
even
think-
throw the adults in here too.
I would say, and this is just me. You guys can say whatever. I would say me and Hammond would be Phil and Lil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. Who's Angelica? I feel
Raw.
like Raw.
He's such a fucking prima donna. That motherfucker. Raw's definitely Angelica. I would say
I don't really know the two on the left.
I don't either.
yeah, it's Kimmy and Kimmy is the purple-haired, yellow dress, and then the other girl.
I'm sure I could find it here somewhere.
I can't remember her name.
Susie.
Susie. Yep.
I think I'm Stu, dog.
The dad?
Yeah.
I don't know that you're Stu though. I think that you're Tommy's or Chucky's dad.
Okay. All right. I'll fuck with that.
Drew. I
No,
feel like
that's
you're more
Angelica's
Drew.
dad.
Oh. This guy.
That's what I meant.
Chaz.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Chaz.
All right.
I
My-
feel like
my
you're more
wife
of a
died.
Chaz. No, I just feel like you're more of a. I feel like you're more of a like. I don't know.
Who's
if we should
this
do that,
head ass?
guys? Kind of guy.
I know, huh?
That's Howard,
Howard.
dude.
Who was Howard though?
Howard is Betty's brother. I thought.
Right. Yeah.
Angelica's mom's brother.
Is there any uncles in the show?
Well, I mean, all of them are uncles. Stu is Angelica's uncle.
True.
Fucking Chaz is Angelica's uncle.
What if Bird's just Reptar?
I'm down. Dude, hook me the fuck up.
Yeah, Bird could be Reptar.
Dude, this guy.
Yeah.
Why?
Uncle Jay is the grandpa. Fucking.
Oh yeah.
Lou.
Fuck yeah.
Lou's just-
Uncle Jay is Lou Pickles' dog.
Well, because for me at least, a little bit I'm getting to know Uncle Jay. He just seems like he's down to have a good ass time,
Yep.
and Lou looks like he's down for a good ass time.
Yep.
I also
And he'll be right in the middle of something fun as fuck, and he'll fall asleep.
Yeah. I also like on the side that popular pages is Biggie Cheese.
Fuck yeah, dude. Biggie Cheese.
Dude, that's my
He's the
boy.
man.
Oh shit.
I do have one that I think we have to do immediately.
All right. All right.
I feel like this is just. I mean,
Okay.
there's so many characters here that everyone
Yep.
can be. Unless it's
So, I mean-
Amazon.
Right off the bat, let's all just say who Ra is.
Sandy.
Oh no.
Is
I was
there-
thinking
Squidward.
Squidward.
That makes sense.
Squidward.
Damn, Ra's gonna watch this and just get so mad.
Dude, same with Coffer, but it's no disrespect.
Yeah, none at all.
Who's Coffer then?
I feel like Coffer's Patrick. He's gotta be.
No, I wouldn't put no.
Gary?
No.
Gary's always nice and peaceful.
I feel like, I mean, if he's not Patrick, he's one of the Weenie Hut Jr. guys.
Fucking hell. Wait, hold on. I think we're missing 100% opportunity here. How is he
Okay.
not just SpongeBob?
No, I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think
he's-
Coffer's SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Okay, Coffer's SpongeBob, for sure. Hammond is definitely Mr. Krabs. He's all about that money.
Oh, I was gonna say maybe Top is Uncle Krabs. Oh Jesus,
That's
I'm
fine.
losing
Uncle
it.
Krabs.
I was thinking if I'm anyone, I'm Mr. Krabs, or maybe God, I forget his name. He's not on here. I don't know. I was thinking Mr. Krabs for myself.
There's one person on this list that I know isn't here, and it's the My Leg guy.
My leg.
I can explain.
Wait, who's Squilliam? Mr. Fucking
No.
Fancy.
I don't think any of us are like none of us are like too good for something,
Yeah.
you know.
True.
I know who Squilliam is. I don't think I could say it, though. He's someone that we don't play with often, but we have played with.
Oh, yeah.
Is this someone I know?
Yeah.
Can you type it in the Discord so I can laugh?
Let me see here. Tell me if you agree.
Who's that?
Oh, here. Oh, I disconnected my keyboard. I can't type.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, yeah, 110%. Yep. 200% for sure. Oh wait, did that just have that up? No,
I don't know.
Never mind.
Okay.
That's funny. I agree.
I think I'd be Plankton. The more I'm thinking about it,
Maybe Plankton. I want to say
like-
yes in some senses, but you're also not like trying to like steal shit.
Yeah.
Like you're definitely an original person. Like that's something that you are for sure, like 100% through and through. Where Plankton's trying to just be Mr. Krabs.
This one's kind of tough.
Yeah, because
This is tough.
we don't have Uncle Jay, we don't have Cutlass, we don't have Bird.
Eric.
Eric was SpongeBob.
Wait, who was I then?
We don't have you yet.
Oh, I thought you said we have her.
No.
Sorry.
I guess we don't really have Hammond either, if he's me or Hammond, depending on who Mr. Krabs is. This one's way harder.
If you're Mr. Krabs, I would say Hammond is Sandy.
Yeah.
Sandy does like Pantera.
And Sandy does like beating the shit out of things. And Hammond loves headbutting things.
Is Hammond a villain when he's trying to sleep? You wake Hammond up?
Yes. We have talked about this.
Yeah.
He is a pain in the but I'm also a pain in the ass to wake up.
Oh.
Yeah, but isn't... Oh, never mind.
Oh, I know who Raw is.
Who's Raw?
He's Larry, dude.
Larry the Lobster?
Total douchebag. He's Larry, dude.
So that leaves Squidward wide open.
You know what, dude? Just based off Call of Duty alone and how many times I've had to tell people to rotate, I'm Mrs. Puff. I tell people to rotate, they never fucking do. Miss Puff trying to tell him to pass his goddamn class to learn boating school, and they never do.
I put something in Discord.
Okay, I guess me.
Oh, no! No, I
Oh,
don't.
man.
Mrs. Puff. This one's the toughest. Someone's got to be Patrick. Who's Patrick?
I feel like if Eric is SpongeBob, Bird has to be Patrick.
Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out.
But what if Uncle Jay's Patrick? Is Patrick just here for a good time?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's a very
Fuck.
good point.
Fuck. Uncle Jay is definitely 100% Patrick.
I just want to be the my leg guy.
My leg.
Like he has so many other things that he says besides my leg. Like, why are you going around kicking people's butts, old man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what if you're the hash slinging slasher?
Am I mysterious?
Do
just
you
wants a
lurk
job.
around?
Do you look around?
Wait,
I don't know.
Cutlass, maybe you're the guy who orders the Krusty Krab pizza.
Yes.
Gets mad because he doesn't have his Diet Dr. Kelp.
Or you're the guy that's like,
also-
still no pickles.
Flats.
Fucking flats.
Dude, that's so the guy that doesn't get the Diet Dr. Kelp, he's also the guy that fucking chases after them for the chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate! I've been trying to find you guys all day. I'd like to buy all your chocolates.
Let's see if I can get a picture with a little bit more variety. Oh,
There's you
jeez.
forgot the pickles.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy.
Holy.
Wait, Bird, you're fucking... You gotta be, the superhero.
Mermaid,
Man?
Or Barnacle Boy?
I think Coffer's Barnacle Boy.
It's Barnacle Man.
No, I still stand by Coffer as SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, yeah.
Damn, there are
Damn.
a lot of characters.
Yeah.
I forgot about the whole village of Squidwards. I forgot completely all about
Dude,
that.
I feel like Hammond is fucking Man Ray. Hammond is Man Ray. I'm the dirty bubble.
The dirty ball. But who's Bird though? Bird's the hardest.
Oh boy.
Because like I don't think you're necessarily.
I know who Bird is.
Okay.
Bird is the fucking. That was totally awesome.
Yeah, you might be right.
I can do it pretty well, and it might sound decent with this mic. Excuse me. You gotta watch out for the high side.
Oh shit.
All right, so let's run it down the list. So we're going.
Wait a minute, is that the same guy that's like, I can't find the coin slot?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'll own up to it, sure.
So we're going. I'm Mr. Krabs. Coffer is SpongeBob. Bird is the radical dude. What's his name?
Oh, he's just a surfer guy. Surfer fish. Yeah.
Oh, so that we're putting Raw is Squidward.
Larry.
Oh,
Larry
yeah,
or Squidward.
yeah. I don't think it could be Squidward because I low key think Squidward doesn't want to be alive, and Raw looks like he's enjoying life.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
so-
he's more Larry. Cocky
Yeah.
bastard.
Okay, so that leaves Cutlass and who are we doing with Hammond?
I thought we were doing Man Ray and Dirty Bubble. for
Oh
me
yeah,
and
yeah.
Hannah.
And Uncle Jay is Patrick.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I can live with that.
We knocked it right out. Shit, man.
Is there any other shows we want to do tonight?
I feel like we should think about it and save some for next week.
Okay. All
Yeah,
I
we
have
have somebody
left
else
is the cryptid thing, but we don't have to do that tonight if we don't want to.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what that is, so I'm interested.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know what it is.
Sasquatches, like creepy, like creatures.
Yeah, dude, let's check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm in.
I got about 25 minutes.
Okay.
5 mysterious cryptid.
Studio quality.
Basically, we'll play the kind of like what I do on my channel. Play
Okay.
the video, see what we think about it.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 mysterious cryptid videos you've hopefully never seen. Cryptids are animals presumed by certain people to exist, based on stories of encounters and other evidence that mainstream science
Horse.
considers
That's
insufficient.
an elephant.
Well, these 5
That's a
videos
horse,
lead you to
actually.
believe that some of these
I hate you
creatures
so
could
much.
actually exist. So, let's begin.
That was a wolf.
The dire wolf is a now extinct species. It's one of the most famous prehistoric meat eaters. In North America, dire wolves lived as recently as 9,440 years ago. It is the largest species of the genus Canis known to have existed. This video from October 1st, 2015 allegedly shows a dire wolf. A man went outside and found a huge wolf-like creature in his front yard, chasing his dog. Take a look.
Ah! Did I scare anybody? Sorry.
Nah. Good try though.
Oh, that-
Jesus Christ. No, no, no.
This creature looks massive and has impressed many people online. Let's take another look slowed down.
I'm trying to tell what his dog is. Is it like a husky? So I mean,
It's like a husky, yeah. It's a pretty big
Some
dog.
said it could be a wolf
I'm gonna say
suffering
this.
from gigantism.
Yes, it's a wolf. Yes, it's a wolf. But those trees are very, very low considering how tall that dog looks to all those trees.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's just a regular wolf.
Others believe it's simply a large wolf or a normal timber wolf.
Well, that's the thing is like, what would really make it different between a dire wolf and a regular wolf?
Because dire wolves are supposed to be like two or three times bigger than regular wolves, right?
Yeah, but
Aren't they fucking massive?
yeah,
I agree, the trees do make the wolf look huge, but also look how big the trees are to that dog.
true.
Right.
However,
Yeah,
many
that's like a
within
Twilight.
cryptozoology have
Yeah.
stated that they were astounded by
But
this
wolves
piece
are
of
also
footage.
that much bigger than dogs.
There's no
Yeah.
information
You know?
about what happened.
That could just be a perfect environment for a wolf, and he's just getting fucking fed, eating dogs
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
to the dog. But the man
Shout out
recording
that
the
husky,
video
though.
certainly seemed scared
Yeah,
that
fuck.
something bad
He
could
fucking
happen.
win. I would shit my pants if I did see that, though. That's fucking.
Oh
scary.
yeah. Any wolf would fucking make me shit my pants, I'll tell you that.
Yo, bird, there you
9
are.
species of flightless birds native
Which
to
one?
New Zealand were known
The
as
cool
Yeah.
one.
by
Which one's the cool
1445,
one? They're all cool.
Samoa had become
And which
extinct,
one's coffer?
mainly due to human settlers. Experts believe that it's extremely
Yo, that
unlikely
dude's
that these
cool
birds
looking.
have survived and gone unnoticed for over 500
Yeah,
years.
it's like a fucking
However,
emu
there have been several claims of people
turkey
encountering
thing.
moa since their supposed extinction.
I'd ride that.
A video from April 15th, 2017, allegedly shows a real living moa sighted in Northland, New Zealand. Take a look.
Oh, dude, that's where my girlfriend is right now.
Oh shit, tell her to go find one of these.
I know, huh?
Stop putting your camera down, lady.
Now let's try
Too
and
hard
slow
to
down
tell.
the footage.
I mean, you see a brown fluffy butt.
Yeah. That's just an ostrich.
Yeah, it
It's
could
an
just-
ostrich, or it could be a. What are those things called that don't have any tails? Like a kiwi? Are they called
Yeah,
kiwis?
yeah.
And those are there. I mean,
So
This video was gained a big
I'm a firm believer in the fact that like, because the idea of extinct animals is a flawed system, anyways. Because like we don't have eyes on the whole entire planet, so the idea
Yep.
that this animal that we perceive as extinct because we haven't seen it in 200 years really doesn't mean it's extinct. Like, you know how many species of animals they find in the rainforest every single week? It's like hundreds.
Yeah.
Insects, small mammals, like weird shit.
bugs,
So,
fish.
yeah, like the idea that this animal could just not be extinct is not that far fetched.
right.
bit of interest from people interested
I think
in
you're
the
right. I think
subject.
it's a kiwi.
But some people claim that they're able to tell that it's a human in a costume, thereby claiming it to be a hoax.
Why fake that though?
Yeah, huh?
That makes no sense. It's literally just the ass end of an animal. It
Yeah.
could literally be anything. It could be a deer, it could be a bird, it could be
Yeah.
whatever.
British big cats, also referred to as alien big cats, are
Oh,
reports
what?
of Felidae, not native to Britain,
I like
that
big
allegedly
pussies.
inhabit the
I think
British
sus and is trying to
countryside.
have sex.
They're often reported as black panthers,
gonna suck in
pumas,
sex.
or black cats. There have been thousands of sightings since the 1760s. In this documentary, Animal X investigates these cryptids, and in it, several pieces of video evidence are shown. Another video was recorded in 2004 and was shown on the news. It shows
Oh,
a
is that
large
good?
black cat
No, hold on, I have more
Hold
questions.
the fuck on.
in 2004 and was shown on the news. It shows a large
Dude, that
black
guy
cat
fucks.
near a farm in Shropshire.
That's literally the
I was
worst
in the
news
garden
station
when I was
ever.
watching, And he appeared at the pool by the garden.
This was
about
recorded with a
100 yards away.
calculator.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
the first time I saw him. And I just
That is a
gathered the kids
panther
and
or a
ran the house
puma.
as quick as I could. Told my husband and
Or
father-in-law.
jaguar.
And they just went
A
down
jaguar?
and shooed him off near enough. Just went down to find him and he'd just disappeared by then.
Dude, I'd be
Very-
so pumped if there was just a big cat hanging out in my fucking yard. I mean,
That
I
could
wouldn't
be-
go out there.
Right, but that could literally be any big black cat.
That could be anything.
Yeah.
That's so poor quality. But that could be a
Yeah.
fucking cow, dog.
Yeah.
A very large amount of sightings have especially been reported
Before the
in
next one, I
counties
do
or
gotta
regions
pee,
of
though.
Devon,
Okay.
York,
I'll pause.
Scotland.
Okay, it'll be real quick.
Dude, I wish that we were like far enough in technology where we could grow and shrink things. I want to make my cat like just 30 times the size.
Dude, wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah. Do you think of
Especially when they're like when you wake up in the middle of the night and they're just chilling right next to you.
like yeah.
If he was like 3 times bigger,
Yeah.
that'd be so nice.
You think of like a 5-foot Dave. That'd be
Yeah.
so cool.
I'm in.
Dude, that's all I want.
That's
That's all I fucking want.
yeah.
I want my little Mr. Meowgie to be like the same height as me.
Right?
And we just go fuck off and do cool shit.
Yeah. I want Dave to be big enough where I could get on his back and he could take me places.
Yeah. 100%. Dave, to the fish market. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. You're hungry? Let's fucking go get us some food, dog.
Damn, dude, that reminds me. I wanted to talk about my bidet.
Oh, let's segue for a second. I'm ready.
That it's a game changer.
Dude, life
And
changer.
I actually love having water splashed into my asshole. It's so nice.
Who would have thought?
Dude,
Not me.
it's...
Okay. What brand did you go for? Did you go for like the podcast everybody's fucking talking about it, My Tushy? Or did you go for something else?
It was just like a cheaper one on Amazon.
Oh, nice.
Like it connects to your toilet. So it's not like it's a separate bidet, which I didn't know was a thing, which is pretty wild to me. I looked up pictures of like two, like you got your toilet set up and then you got your bidet set up. And it's basically just a sink for your butthole. And that's funny.
Yeah.
That's really funny. But yeah, dude, this bidet is... I thought I was going to hate it. Because me and my girlfriend, we were going back and forth, like, do we spend the extra money to get, like, heated water? Because it was, like, I think a $40 or $50 difference if you wanted to get one that, like, you can control the temperature. And I was like, I don't think it's going to matter. You're just getting water splashed into your butthole. But there's 2 settings on my bidet. There's the rear setting, and then there's the feminine setting. And, like, the feminine setting is supposed to get the whole package from vagina to butthole, and that's fine. But what I found, because I decided why not try it and see what all the hype's about, might as well get the gooch clean, is that it's a harder stream into my butthole. It just hits so much harder, and like when you have those poops where like you wipe and you just keep wiping and there's still shit and you're wasting so much toilet paper. I feel like that setting is perfect because it kind of gets in there. So
The other
I
game
don't-
changer is ass eating's always on the table when you have a bidet.
true.
Yeah.
True.
That's
But
I
it.
think I
that's
need
kind of
to-
all I really wanted to say about the bidet. It's been awesome.
I think I need
and-
to invest.
Yeah, dude, it's worth... I'm
Yeah,
really-
and it was easy to install. I think it's a good investment.
Life changing. Let's get back to
Hell
big
yeah.
pussy real quick.
Yeah.
Scotland, Wales, Gloucester, Sussex, Cornwall, Kent, Somerset, and Leeds. The most famous of all sightings is probably the Beast of Bodmin, which was
Did you hear that
sighted
motherfucker
several
just
times in
naming
the
off random
1970s.
shit?
The second time I saw him, it was February holiday, and I got some children here. and
I'd
I
be
got
out there
my
like...
three children, and Stephen came
Yeah.
trying to
the
get his
yard.
ass to come over.
Come and have a look at this black box. And that was the second time I saw him.
Do you guys believe that British big cats exist?
Maybe.
There's a lot more
Yeah.
interesting footage available.
from this
so
video,
if you
but
guys
yeah,
want me to
maybe.
make a
Yeah,
video
definitely not from this
exclusively on
video,
British
but I
big
mean, that
cats,
does look like a
I'd
pretty
definitely
dense
consider.
area where big cats would want to live.
Yeah. Yo,
The
that's...
thylacine, also known as the
Ooh.
Tasmanian tiger or the Tasmanian wolf, was the largest known
Man, I thought this was
carnivorous
gonna be like
marsupial
Sasquatch
of
and
modern
shit.
times.
Yeah, right.
It was native to Australia, Tasmania, and New Guinea, and became extinct in the 20th century. In 1973, Gary and Liz Doyle shot 10 seconds of 8mm film showing an unidentified animal running across and alongside a South Australian road. Many believe this to have been a thylacine.
Why not?
It's just a fucking dog.
Oh no, you know what those look like? Oh, they still have those. They're little ring-tailed fuck. What are they called? They look like kind of like little bears, but they're tiny and they have long ring tails.
Oh.
Another piece of
Fuck.
footage from 2008 shows a Western
That's a
Victoria
fox.
sighting of a possible thylacine. So, what
Nah,
do you
the
guys
tail's
think?
tooth.
Could the thylacine still
Foxes
exist,
have bushy
or are
tails.
all the sightings
That
just
is
too
true,
blurry to
but
tell?
we also have a lot of coyotes that suffer from mange here, and they have very thin tails. So if that coyote or if that fox had mange, they would have a very thin tail.
Here we
Pogo
go.
Pogo
Now
is
we're
a
talking.
report
There we
of living in
go.
Okanagan Lake
That's
in
not what
British
it is,
Columbia.
If he asked for Tree Fitty,
Ogo Pogo is a lake monster
Ogo
reported to be
Pogo.
living in Okanagan
Band-
Lake
that'd be a cool
in British
band name.
Columbia, Canada. In
Dude, that would be a
1946,
sick band name.
a sighting
Ogo
of the lake
Pogo.
monster was claimed to have occurred in which about 30 casts of people all claimed to have witnessed the same thing. Since then, it has been sighted many times. A video
only
uploaded
one
to
picture.
YouTube in 2010 claims to show real footage shot in the
What are they
1970s
recording
of
it
the
with?
Ogo Pogo.
In
However,
2010,
I'm not really
yeah.
sure this was shot in the 1970s, as it appears to be slightly older. Maybe I'm wrong though. Nevertheless, take a look at
did
the
he say
footage.
2010 and then say 70s right afterwards? Am I tripping?
I thought that's what he said. Bro, that
That literally looks like a duck to me.
What the fuck is going on?
It looks like, you know how ducks go dive under the water and then pop back up?
I don't know what's happening. So this is a little more clear right here. You can see like the line of darkness.
just not a drift log.
Yeah, this could literally be anything. Dude, I
The
hate these
uploader
fucking kind of
claims that this
videos.
footage was uncovered while he
Yeah.
was transferring his grandparents' old 8mm home movies to a digital format. What I find strange, however, is that I read about a famous piece of Ogo Pogo footage shot in 1968 by Arthur Fold.
Well, that's a disappointment. Let me show you.
Cheetah's meowing. Fuck yeah.
Did you know that they don't hiss? They fucking meow.
Row.
This makes me just want to fucking cheetah now.
I just want to give him a little pet.
Yeah.
That's Hammond when he talks, because Hammond only talks in questions.
This is way cooler than that other video. And this guy's like, hey, fuck off.
Look at that guy. He's all, okay.
Alright, let's do one last thing. So this is for whoever... I'm going to start keeping track. We're going to play a game at the end of every single episode. Whoever laughed first loses the podcast.
Okay.
Whoever has the most L's by the 25th episode has to buy the other two people dinner or something.
And
Got
you can
it.
smile, right?
Yep, yep.
Just not audibly laugh.
Yep.
Got it.
Let's go. Ooh. Okay. Sweet.
You deserve a good, delicious treat.
Okay, here we go.
We've
Game on.
helped millions of creators improve their SEO to grow their YouTube channels. TubeBuddy is a
Birds in
platform
trouble.
that helps you save time.
Yeah, bird's in trouble.
Mi me mamo mu, mi me mamo, mi me mamo mu, mi me mamo, mi me mamo. Muchas gracias, afición. Este es para vosotros.
I began to pass out. Then my head hit the wall. Boom. But I had a prayer.
Ooh, that fucking probably hurt.
Bro, you know what happened last time? Just drive.
These videos are so out of control. What?
How do you get that many cups of water? I really want to know that. Top.
Hey, yeah. In there.
That's. Hey. Santa Claus is.
Mommy, can you video record me hitting it?
Dude, she's beating the shit out of that thing. Oh, never mind.
Oh.
That was clever.
Same.
Oh.
Oh.
Can we go out? Okay.
Oh no.
Oh.
Nice chicken. Nice chicken.
That makes me uncomfortable.
What the wrong with you?
Ice cream? 早上好，中国！现在我要冰淇淋，我喜欢冰淇淋。
Okay.
Sin City was a maybe.
I've been there.
Oh shit.
Imagine explaining that to your insurance.
It was a cow, I swear.
Oh no. I scoffed. Does that count?
No. Oh Lord. There's. Hold on. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, timestamp.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and cut that one out.
Yeah, timestamp.
Oh shit, watch out, boy.
Mantornos. Czego dają sam?
Ah, a chifre agora já. Que caiu? Que caiu?
Oh.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
These guys are pretty funny.
I want that cat so bad.
Ugh.
Get out of here!
Yeah, this picture on the right got me. More than any of the videos we just see.
You know what that
It's
last
just-
video's called?
What?
White privilege.
Oh.
Come to me. Come to me. They have such a good Christmas and they get to pretend to not have Christmas. Spicy. Well, do we call that one a draw?
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
I almost lost it at the fucking weird dog.
I hate to tell you, Cutlass, you did laugh, but it was at something that I said. But
yeah, I know. I did. I laughed at something you said.
That's okay.
Do we count it?
No. First, you laugh, you lose. Tie. We'll get you fuckers next time.
We'll see about that.
All right, shall we head out on some butt cheeks right there?
Yeah.
I know for a fact Bird has sent a few pictures like that.
No. I usually send a lot of selfies while I'm shitting, though. I got a few of them. You want to see them?
Yes.
God, I love.
They're always like super cool too. Like I'll just be like doing this kind of shit, like peace sign, looking like a real Chad. I wonder, hey, does the mic pick this up?
Kind of.
It was like a little. It was a little.
Damn it. I'll just have to get closer next time. I did almost shit, though. Trying to make it louder.
Oh, shit.
Buddy, stop. Just go. Go, motherfuckers. Go. Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, dude, we're
Go.
caught,
God,
dog.
you
Oh.
cocksucker. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass, dude. Oh, this ain't even funny.
He's pulling a Jimmy, dog.
Oh, this fucking nimwit's gonna wait for goddamn next year before he goes. Go right behind him, Joe. Seriously, do not take no breaks. Go, Joe. Go, Joe. Go. Don't even wait for them cars. They hit you, they hit you. Let's go. I got some shit so fucking bad. Oh my god, this ain't even funny.
What is that fucking smell?
Shit so bad, dude.
He's dropped a little bit.
Turtle. Poke that
If
fucking
he's
turtle head back in there.
stressing.
Squeeze it back in there.
Oh my god, I got a shit so bad this ain't even funny, Holmes.
This light's not good for you.
Oh, I'm gonna be lucky to make it, bro. Yeah, I know.
That's the walk of fame right there.
Come on, man, just get in here.
I am.
Stop.
Hold on, let me get behind it.
The best part is coming.
Oh!
Damn, you're...
Follow. I gave you the wrong one.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Dude. See if you can find this one. It's just type in like, I just shit my pants. I just shit my goddamn pants. I wonder if it'll pop up. It'll be a guy in like a mall food court. Damn it. Oh, I know what it is. Look up really strange behaviors. This guy.
This guy?
Yeah. Do the first one. Have you ever seen this guy before?
Hi! In a world where there are bizarre disorders, some go unnoticed. Some people are afraid of their own shadows, and others, well, like the right people. I'm about to show you some rare disorders that you probably never even heard of. It's time for...
I think I have seen this. This guy was like a Fred,
Disorder
right?
number 1.
Where like a lot of his videos were just high-pitched,
Taking
annoying
an
shit.
invisible shower. Cause baby, you're firework. You gotta show 'em what you're worth. You gotta make 'em go, oh. Pretty damn weird. Next disorder. Shitting your pants when you're alone for 5 minutes in public. Oh no! I shit my pants! I shit my goddamn pants! Embarrassing.
That takes some balls to do. I gotta give you that.
I just shit my pants. I just shit my goddamn pants.
All right, fellas, are we calling it?
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. It's been a nice, solid, 3.5 hours. Thank you to Gohammin for being our first guest. I think our questions really kind of banged. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Dude, that lasted a lot longer than I thought it would.
Yeah.
It worked out good.
Next week, we're going to have a second guest, I believe, right? We're shooting for Coffer.
Yep.
I'm very interested to see what his answers are going to be.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
I don't know if we're going to do this weekly or bi-weekly or just when we feel like it, but we'll definitely try to get you guys some content. If you made it all the way to the end, make sure you, why don't you go down and leave a comment and say, bird's cute. And if we see a bird is cute comment, maybe you might get a free shirt or something. We'll see. We'll see who's dedicated enough to watch almost 4 hours of this.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Also, I have an Easter egg in the middle of this.
Oh yeah, I gotta go find the Easter egg.
Yeah, I got an Easter egg.
We'll definitely keep adding segments and thinking of fun shit to keep you guys entertained. But as far as this episode, we're gonna call it. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.